Okay, we're live. What's going on, guys? Today we are playing the testing chamber. I got the settings going here. So this is, if you know the test games, basically you answer a bunch of questions and it tells you something at the end. This is part of that series, except there's actual movement. You're going through an actual testing chamber versus just reading text. Still is a lot of reading, but yeah, there's other stuff going on too. All right, let's hope chat actually works today. It was broken last time. And let's start. This experience is all about exploration and self-discovery. The testing chamber has many hidden mysteries to uncover, if you so choose to take advantage of all it has to offer. Each time you enter a new chamber, your progress will be saved, and you will be unable to return from whence you came. It's important to explore each area as much as you can, while you can, in order to get the most out of your experience. Let me mess with my mic setting real quick. I like to be able to hear myself. There we go. Okay, cool. Some events throughout this experience can only be unlocked through exploration and finding hidden pieces to puzzles. If you move on from an area too quickly before finding these pieces, you may miss out on future opportunities to unlock secrets you come across later. We urge you to choose your actions wisely. It is recommended that you play this game in the dark while wearing headphones for full atmospheric effects and ambiance. In the dark's a little hard to do with the whole, lighting thing. You may play using controller, keyboard or mouse, and you may adjust your key bindings as you see fit in the options menu. We hope you enjoy your journey as it unfolds, and we wish you safe travels through the testing chamber. Okay, let's do it. Cold wind blows, making the pouring rain that much colder. Constant sting of heavy downpour is almost unbearable on your bones, as your tattered attire offers you little protection from the harsh elements. Like I said, it's gonna be a lot of me reading. I gotta get my voice ready. Actually, I should have grabbed water. Firelight flickers wildly in the distance, beckoning you onwards. I'm gonna grab water. Totally forgot to do that. Oops. I'm back. Okay. Let's get back into this. Firelight flickers wildly in the distance, beckoning you onward. Right. Okay, so it's not WASD, it's I'm clicking. Eastern path, the Lady of the Scales. Western path, the testing chamber. Well, we want to go to the testing chamber. I don't have any audio. Why? Oh, that's why. I turned it down on my headset. Butterfly Wings Wanted poster. Butterfly Wings Wanted. These winged beasts are unwelcome plague in these lands. All butterflies are to be captured and plucked apart on sight. That's rude. Anything off this way? No. Alright, let's go. Archstone Mausoleum stands before you. Solid stone guards the entrance. Stone door guards the entrance. You get the sense that if you decide to venture forward, there might be no coming back. What would you like to do? Let's walk away for now, because he was just telling me to make sure I explore everything before going on. Ooh, butterfly. Small butterfly flutters near you. Almost seems as though it wants to be caught. What would you like to do? Pluck the wings from the butterfly or walk away? I mean, it says it's a plague in these lands, which would make me believe that it's some sort of invasive species, in which case we should get rid of the butterflies. Right? Yeah. I'm going to pull apart the wings of the butterfly and stuff them into a small wooden lockbox for safekeeping. You have acquired butterfly wings. Okay. Learning to let go of things that no longer serve you a positive purpose, for it becomes the burden of the dead weight that you shall carry with you from one problem to the next. Okay. Thumbing noise can be heard coming from the wooden lockbox as though something is trying to escape from within. I don't like that. Can I move? Thanks. Who are you? Cat! There's a small cat-like creature wandering around aimlessly. What would you like to do? Pet the cat. Of course. Why? Of course. Reach down and inspect the tags that are securely fastened to the collar of the animal. It reads the name Lily Lils. Hi, Lily Lils. You gave the Lily Lils a gentle pat on the head. Of course. Ooh, shiny. Shiny. Twinkling light radiates from a crystallized object nestled amongst the flowers. What would you like to do? Take the object. Reach out and grab the twinkling object. Appears to be encrusted flower petal, crystallized and preserved over time. This can be so much reading. So much reading. You can cry. You have acquired crystalline petal. Oh, what the? Hi. See a shadowy visage of royalty appear briefly out of the corner of your eye. You hear a faint whisper on the wind. She loves me. Okay. Visage disappears just as quickly as it came. Ooh, Visage. That's another game I could play. I started that series, kinda, but haven't gone back to it. Anyways, sculpture of a woman holding a set of golden scales stands tall before you. Gaze upon its architecture. You begin to get the sense that the lack of balance between the scales represents something within yourself. Alrighty. Is there anything else I can do here? I don't think so. No, it seems like I can't. Oh. Beautiful assortment of flowers are arranged to commemorate those who are no longer with us. Beautiful, same thing? Okay. Alright, well, I guess it's time to go into the testing chamber. Large stone mausoleum stands before... Yeah, venture forward, no coming back, yada yada. What'd you like to do? Let's open the door. Let's go. You give the heavy stone door a solid push as it begins to open. The darkness emanating from the mausoleum is impenetrable. Something beckons you from within. Hi, hello. Anyone home? Hello. Pungent smell of dirt and trapped rainwater floods the cavern air. You descend a rope into the unknown. The game has been successfully saved. Yay. We're going to play the entire thing today, though, so. Rusted mining pick leans gently against the cavern wall. Handle is splintered and weak. This tool has surely seen better days, but its purpose has been well served. An unmined ore vein protrudes from the cavern floor. Glimmers of copper shine here and there between the dirt and rock. Okay. Oh, another butterfly. Appears to have a broken wing. What would you like to do? Pluck the wings from the butterfly. Going apart the wings, stuff them in a small wooden box. Yeah, so we're gonna get rid of all the invasive butterfly species. That's how I am. That's the logic I have ascertained. That'd be an invasive species of some sort. Faint whisper. Others won't remember the most beautiful face nor the most beautiful body. At the end of the day, they will remember the most beautiful heart and soul. That's good advice. Severed wing seems to be spasming even after they've been removed from the creature. Twinkling light radiates from a crystallized object partially buried in the dirt. Floor, what would you like to do? Let's take it. Reach out and grab the twinkling object. It appears to be an encrusted flower petal, crystallized and preserved over time. Okay, so another crystalline petal. Oh, hi, he's back. Shiny visage of Royal appears briefly once again. You hear the same faint whisper that you heard before. She loves me not. Oh, that's what the petals are. It's him going, she loves me not, she loves me, she loves me. Okay. So I feel like this is going to go back and forth. Once again, visage appears from the shadows from which it came. Hello, night. Plethora of old books. Most of the pages are disconnected from the spines, and the ink on the parchment has become illegible. Lost to time. Anything on this shelf? A wide array of potions and elixirs fill the shelves, although they appear to be far past their expiration dates. What about you? Oh, hello. You have a nice character model. You've come a long way to find this place, Wanderer. Let's hope your search is not in vain. Behind me lies the testing chamber. If you wish to enter, I must warn you first. What does it matter? Upon entry, you will not be able to return. You will go deeper and deeper and deeper into the chamber. You will wander. You will search. You will be watched. And you will be judged. As you delve deeper, you will be unable to return from whence you came. But most importantly, you will have the opportunity to find the answers you seek. However, all knowledge comes with a price, and you must reveal the darkest secrets you hold dear to an unseen force in which you know nothing about. Only then will you gaze upon the very reflection of your soul. Well, thanks for that. I'm going to go in anyways. Remember, take your time and explore every inch, every corner, every dark crevice that exists within. Yeah, I'm going to try to see as much as I can in this game. Whatever you decide to put into the testing chamber will be exactly what you get out. Now go, Wanderer. Enter the testing chamber and claim what belongs to you. Bye! Fucking teleport. What? Am I a skeleton? I am a skeleton. Interesting. I need to eat more if I'm looking like this. The Watcher. Oh, I like that name. You're about to enter the testing chamber. You will be asked to make decisions and choices that cannot be undone, and in time, you'll be asked a series of questions in which you must provide your darkest truths. Your honesty is of grave importance, for if you try to cheat your way through the testing chamber, the only person you'll be cheating is yourself. And everyone watching. You will be asked to carry out a series of tasks. Some of these tasks will be rather simple. And some of these tasks will have you questioning yourself, questioning your morals, and above all else, questioning your resolve. But the most important thing you remember is to take your time. Do not rush. Keep your eyes peeled and senses alert for secrets hiding in plain sight. The testing chamber is home to many hidden events, unique experiences, and unknown entities. Before I let you go, just know this. Every move you make, every breath you take, you'll be watching me. I'll be watching you. Okay. Good reference. Good reference, watcher. Good song. Good song. May your journey be filled with the answers you seek. The welcoming room. Oh, jeez. Okay. This is a lot of reading. It's more reading than I've done in like the last year, honestly. Firelight flickers in the distance. You're unsure of where you are, but you get the sense that perhaps you shouldn't be here. Keep my water over here. A little bit closer. This has been an interesting experience so far. Very different from the other games. The game has been saved. Nice. Butterfly! Come here. Killing you. Small butterfly flutters near you. It's missing a few of its legs. What would you like to do? Pluck the wings from the butterfly. Pull apart the wings of the butterfly and stuff them into a small wooden lockbox for safekeeping. Acquired butterfly wings. Sometimes life refuses to give you the things you wish for. It's not always because you don't deserve them. Oftentimes it's because you deserve better, and you just can't see what life has in store for you. Well, that's a very nice thought. Gives its life for you, wondering. Old journal made from thick animal skin parchment sits atop the wooden table. Has a list of questions with blank spaces for answers to be written. What would you like to do? Well, that is why we're here. We're here to answer questions. Why don't you just go through this game, collecting nothing? You just speedrunning the game. Honestly, I wonder how fast you could speedrun this. Just get through everything. You have to just skip all the dialogue as quickly as possible. Begin to read questions from the journal. Link your answers upon the pages using a vial of crimson liquid that sits next to the book. Do you have any obsessions that you would consider to be unhealthy? Obsessions? I don't think so. Now, oops. I wouldn't say I have any obsessions. No. If you're on a jury, would you be willing to convict someone of a crime that you feel shouldn't even be illegal? Oh my god, I haven't had to do jury duty yet, thank god. As I say that, I'm sure my letter is coming in the mail. I'd be willing to convict someone of a crime that you feel shouldn't even be illegal. I mean, yeah, I guess, because I have to follow the law. If one of your vital organs was damaged beyond repair, one of your closest family members offered to give you a transplant. However, it would mean sacrificing. No, I would not. Absolutely not. Would not accept that. If you're offered one item of your choosing, whatever it is you'd wish it to be, but in order to obtain it, you have to put 100 pounds of body weight, put on 100 pounds of body weight, and then lose all 100 pounds within the next year, you should do it. Losing 100 pounds. Wait, I'd have to put on and lose 100 pounds within the next year? No. I would not do that. One, because it's just not possible. It simply is not possible. It's unbelievably unhealthy. Just no. You knew that the love of your life would get dementia and lose all memory of who you were in 5 years from now. Would you continue to pursue a relationship with them? At least up until they've forgotten who you were. This is a difficult question because I just I don't have a love of my life. Like I don't know. Would you continue to pursue a relationship with them? Listen. Maybe. No, probably not. You trade everything you have in life as it currently stands for a brand new life of your choosing. No, that's boring. Honestly, it's boring. Sure, I'd love to have whatever I wanted in life, I guess. I don't know. Again, that just seems boring. I like to roll with the punches. I want to know what's coming next. Should you consider yourself warm-hearted? I do. I do. I believe you have a dark mind. Not really. I think I'm logical, but I make decisions based on what I think is right. I wouldn't say so. Say that you have a dark sense of humor. Sometimes, like... no, I tell more dad jokes than anything else, I'd say. Alien race took over planet Earth. Would you join them and betray the human race if it meant your survival? Nah, that's boring. I just want to have fun. That's all. Consider yourself to be a loyal person. Yeah, I do. I like to think that I am. Believe that freedom is the most important aspect of life. As an American, like, yeah, is freedom the most important aspect of life? Yeah, freedom to choose. Yeah, to choose what you want to do in life, I guess. Knew that a meteor was headed for the Earth, and it would mean the extinction of the human race. Would you board a space shuttle and head to a colony on Mars? Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Ever wonder if there's someone out there who almost exactly like you in every near conceivable way? I have thought of that. I think it would be interesting. Ever get that sense that you're being watched, even when you're certain that you're alone? Dude, sometimes when I'm laying in bed, right, trying to fall asleep, and my cat is just staring into one corner of the room, and I'm just like, what's there? What are you looking at? Because I am terrified right now. Like, you know what I mean? It's just animals. They just will stare off into the distance. I'm like, what is there? What are you looking at? Even when you're certain you're alone, I get the sense I'm being watched. No, I won't say so. Finish inking your final answer into the journal. Crimson ink begins to swirl with the symbols on the page where you provide your answers. Final page of the journal appears to be considerably torn. It also seems to be made from a different parchment material than the rest of the journal. Perhaps this will be of use. Item obtained! A torn journal page. Your decisions have been noted. Your mark has been left. How do you feel, Wanderer? What was it like to traverse these halls? Perhaps I should ask you that question again once you've seen what's in store for you. Starting to lose my voice already. This has been a lot of talking. Like, ooh. I gotta get better at talking, I guess. What's the other? Oh, the other way to play is arrow keys. Old dusty clock sits on the wall. Hands of the clock have stopped frozen at 1:11. Rotten carcass of a swine rests atop a table. It appears to be only half cooked. Baked meat mixes with rotten, decayed flesh. Gross. Shiny. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm guessing it's another encrusted flower petal. Let me guess. She loves me. Yep. Okay. Figured. What are you? Stone statue of a veiled woman stands tall before you. Her expression is cold and stoic. What would you like to do? Lay a token at the feet of the statue or walk away? Sure, why not? Now have a token to offer the statue. Dusty leather pouch resides here. What would you like to do? Reach into the bag. It's a token! Decision has been noted. Your mark has been left. Okay, cool. Hey, take this. Take this token, my guy. You hear a voice echo in your mind. Attraction plants the seed. Reflection grows your desire. Mirror the things we need. Flourish into what we admire. Thanks, Lady of Wisdom. That was so funny. That's so funny. Hear glass shatter in the distance. Yeah, look, what can I say? I'm a gamer. I look for the solution. I look for solutions to problems. There's no token. Find the token. Hear glass shatter in the distance. Okay. Cool. Oh, the mirror. Well, that's what shattered. Where am I? Yeah, I know. Where am I going? Yeah. I know. Crack in the wall, mirror. I can't click on the mirror. How do I get out of here? Is there any way out of here? Hello? Yeah, blood-soaked journal. Carcass of a swine. Hands of the clock are frozen on 111. First of all, no, that is not. That is most certainly 9 o'clock. But whatever you say. Where am I? Where am I going? Flame dances with the brazier. Light flickers and dims, just wildly reignite with every breeze or gust of wind passing by. Okay, now I can interact with the mirror. You gaze deeply into the mirror. Something begins to pull you in. Bye-bye! The halls of purgatory. That sounds like a ton of fun. Somehow managed to find your way behind the mirror. How you got here is beyond your understanding. But the most important question you must ask yourself is just how are you going to find your way out? The game has been successfully saved. This is a gross bed. As odd as it may seem, the welcome sight of the blood-soaked bed that rests on the dirty floor in the corner is almost comforting. It'd probably be best not to rest in a place like this. I would have to agree completely. This is a lot of blood. A lot of pillars. Any other way to go? Out here, yeah. Before he stands an old iron gate. Try to open it. Gate won't budge. I need a key of some sort. Action has been noted. Because I didn't just jump directly into the hole. Yes. Butterfly. Mysterious glow. Pluck the wings! Imagine if you had given up the last time you felt like your whole world came crashing down. Think of all the amazing moments you would have missed. I suppose. Wisdom has been granted. What are you, cat? Small cat-like creature wandering aimlessly. Pet the kitty. Reach down and inspect the tags that are securely fastened to the collar of the animal. It reads the name Lily the Lib. So we had Lizzie, Lily Libs, and Libby Lib. Something like that. Gentle pat on the head. Kitty. Before you sits an old, rotten wooden chest. Appears to be locked tight. What would you like to do? Open the chest? You don't have a means to open this chest. Perhaps you should try praying for some guidance. Decision's been noted. Okay, I'm getting all the collectibles. All the wings. All the petals. Okay, where... Help. Blessing altar stands before you. Upon the altar rests a tattered diary. What would you like to do? Well, let's read from it. Decision's been noted. Mark has been left. Okay. Thanks, Watcher. Creep. First entry. Okay, it's gonna be a long one. Hold on. Stay hydrated. Very important. First entry. We all grow frantic, begin to panic. Impending doom looming over us now. Antagonistic antics, we grow manic. We spiral as we plummet towards the ground. We pray for the winged ones to come and save us from our fall. We pray for the watchful ones to guide us before we lose it all. We pray for sickness, health, greed, and wealth, mercy, and reprieve. All our prayers we shout in vain to a God in whom we don't believe. We must ask this of you before you decide to go. There's just one thing we wonder, desperately wishing to know. Just what would you do if you only knew that the God you don't believe in doesn't even believe in you? Signed, the Madman. Okay, cool. Does it help me solve the next puzzle? Small rusty key rests on the pages of the diary. You have acquired Rusty Key. This should open the chest because it said, why don't you pray for help after I tried to open the chest. First, it's an old corroded wooden chest. Appears to be locked tight. Open the chest. Inside the chest rests a darkened vial of bubbling black liquid. It disappears from the chest within the blink of an eye and somehow manages to find itself securely in the palm of your hand. That is not a trustable liquid. Required corrosive. I use corrosive on here. You throw the bottle of corrosive at the iron gate. It disintegrates before your eyes. That is some powerful ass liquid. Decision's been noted. Mark has been left. Let's so dull. I don't like it. Sits in the darkened corner of the room. Her eyes are fixated on you, and you seems to follow you wherever you move. It almost looks as though its head moves slightly, but it could just be your mind playing tricks on you. Yeah, that's all it is. All it is my mind. You notice the doll's wearing a ring around one. I'm all the collectibles. Give me the ring. Okay, an old journal made from thick animal skin parchment sits at the top of the wooden table. So let's quiet. Yeah, fill in the blank answers. All right, more questions, more questions. Oh. Do you have a favorite number? 16. Do you have a favorite color? I used to, not really anymore, no. Do you have any superstitions you genuinely believe? No, I'm not superstitious. Life is short. Do you agree with this statement? Yes. Absolutely. You ever try to cut anyone out of your life completely? Have you ever cut anyone out of your life completely? Have I? No. No, I generally leave the door pretty open. There's no one where I'm just like, I never want to see you again. Or felt like you deserved a second chance? Yeah. Believe that you can accomplish anything you put your mind to? Yes. You say that you put a high personal value in family? Yes, I do. Ever felt unloved? Yes. Ever felt unwanted? Yes. Ever wonder if anyone is thinking about you? Yes. Think about others often? Yes. Say that you're a considerate person? I'd like to think so. These are easier questions. Ever feel like others don't always consider your feelings? Yeah, but that doesn't... Like, yes, but at the same time, that's kind of fine. Ever feel undervalued? Yeah. Answered a lot of yeses there. Crimson ink begins to swirl and form symbols on the page where you provided your answers. And we got this. Page of journal seems to be considerably torn. Also seems to be made of different parchment. Yeah. Let's take the torn journal pages. And I'm gonna need this rope so I can go down that other hole. I'm guessing old noose sits on the table. Thick layer of dry blood. Old dusty rope. Flakes of crimson begin to crumble off the noose onto your hands, absorbing sweat and melting to your fingers like thick, sticky paint. What would you like to do? Hang myself upon the highest mountain. Take the noose with me. Jesus Christ. No one do that. No one do that. Although that would be a quick ending to the video. That's the easy way out. Cat? Lily-lip is blocking the gate. If you would please move. Thank you. I already petted you. Okay, time to go into this hole. The stillness. Gaping maw? The silence. The abysmal darkness in the depths below. You wonder how deep it goes. You hear what sound like breathing down below, as if there's something lurking in the darkness. Can't help but wonder just what might be gazing back at you from below. What would you like to do? Feed the maw? How would I feed the maw? Toss the noose into the maw. There we go. It quakes feverishly with hunger. The abysmal appetite of the gaping maw is unsated. The abyss wants more. It always wants more. An endless, unfillable void that consumes you in every way imaginable. Living is the hardest thing we'll ever choose to do. Wanderer. Your decision has been noted. Your mark has been left. Okay, cool. We love living most of the time. Find yourself in an unknown chamber. A sense of calm washes over you. You're unsure of whether or not to trust in that brief and fleeting comfort. Game has been successfully saved. Nice. Butterfly! Give me your wings. Give me your wings. Unfamiliar glyph appears on its wings. Let's take it. You've acquired butterfly wings. Life goes on, one way or another, like it or not. You can't choose to dwell on the past. You can focus on the future you still have left. Life will go on with or without. Life will go on with or without you. Exactly. Might as well be here for it. Life for a blessing. Alright, that's more questions. Let's read this first. Table soaked in blood. Someone was desperately trying to etch a message in their own bodily fluid before bleeding out completely. Gross. Sealed envelope sits atop a wooden table. What would you like to do? Let's open the envelope. Open the envelope and reveal what's inside. It's a handwritten letter addressed to seemingly no one. It reads, to whomever this may concern. I came here looking for answers. What I found, however, was far more than I had bargained for. I urge you to turn back now and leave this place. I can't, for it has already claimed too many desperate souls, seeking answers to questions that ought not be asked. If I can do one good deed with the last moment of my life, then let it be to leave this warning for the next poor, unfortunate soul. Poor, unfortunate, who may find themselves wandering these halls. Turn back now. Sometimes questions are better left unanswered. Signed, Friend. I couldn't help. We'll break into song. Disney. What's that even from? It's Ariel, right? Ariel. It's gotta be Ariel. I think. Is it The Little Mermaid? Poor unfortunate. Or is it? Yeah, it's The Little Mermaid. It's definitely The Little. If I'm wrong, I'd be very disappointed. Let me know. Let me know if I'm wrong down in the comments. You put the note back in the envelope and leave it on the table. More questions need be answered. Alright. Let's see what questions are next. Would you consider yourself to have an addictive personality? Yeah, kinda, yeah. I get stuck on one thing very quickly and then I'll move on to the next, but like, yeah, I'd say so. Impulsive at times? No, I generally think through things really well. Stuff to be abnormal? Honestly, I think that I am so average that it's an abnormality. Weird line of thought there, but yeah. To your knowledge, have you ever been tricked and deceived by someone you care for? Been tricked and deceived? Like, when you use words like tricked and deceived, like, have I been lied to and I know about it? Yeah. But I think when these words are used, I feel like it's something much more sinister. So I'd say no. Say that you sometimes have a difficult time letting things go. Nah, I'm pretty easygoing. I move on. You forgive easily? Yeah, honestly. Consider yourself to be a liar. No, I'm a very good liar. Which is not necessarily something to be proud of. I'm a very good liar. But I don't lie often. Which is one reason that makes me a better liar. Someone lies to you, does it feel like an insult to your intelligence? No. Because oftentimes when someone's lying to me, it's protective, I feel like. It's not always the best course, but, you know. Consider yourself to be a realist. Yeah, I do. You have nightmares often? No, honestly. Unless you count. I think literally every single night, I've just dreamt of work. I've just been dreaming of being at work. Literally for like weeks now. That's all it's been. Since I've gotten promoted, I literally only dream of work. So no. Enjoy sleep? No, I don't. I don't enjoy sleep because I don't sleep. I sleep very poorly. Wish that you didn't have to sleep all the time. Anxious person? Yeah. Depressive personality. Yeah, bipolar. I'm very bipolar. Sometimes I'd say. Currently, as of right now, no. Traumatized from past events that have occurred in your life? I don't think so. Finish inking your final answer into the journal. Crimson ink begins to swirl and form symbols on the pages where you provided your answers. Final page of the journal appears to be considerably torn. Also seems to be made of different parchment material than the rest of the journal. Perhaps this will be of use. Torn journal page. Decisions have been left, marks have been noted. Yes. Oh, what's this clock say? There's a hole in the bottom of the case where a critter might have made its home at one point. Frozen on 333. With 111, we have 333. Did I miss 222? Looks like it's been freshly watered. 4-leaf clover among the leaves of the plant. What would you like to do? Walk away. What am I going to do with the 4-leaf clover? Tapestry on the table is red and silken, though it's unclear whether the tablecloth was red before it was stained with blood or merely after. Large heavy chair sits against the stone wall, appears to be made of clay and feels cold to the touch. Crystal ball sits atop the blood-stained table. He gives off an eerie, dark energy. What would you like to do? Peer into the crystal ball. Gaze deeply into the crystal ball, begins to radiate a dull light. Something deep within the crystal ball begins to rise to the surface. Wisdom token begins to push its way through the crystal and the glass reseals behind it. Cool. My throat's like actually starting to hurt. This is so bad. My throat's like actually bothering me from talking so much. I need to strengthen my vocal cords. This is a workout. That's what this is. The sound of a door unlocking can be heard in the distance. Ooh, yeah, let's grab this. You acquired Crystalline Petal. She loves me. Before you stands an old wooden door with an iron handle. Once you venture through a door, Wanderer, you'll be unable to return. Make sure you raise it apart before you continue onward. Tread carefully. No, I'll double check some things first. I'm guessing I can go in the left or the right door. I checked this, I checked all of this. Okay, so this is the same thing. So do you go the left door or the right door? I'm more inclined to go through the right door, and I don't know why. So I'm gonna go through the right door. I don't know why I'm more inclined to go through the right... I don't know. Stanley went through the door on the left. That's why. I don't want to listen to the narrator. Stanley Parable reference. Yeah, let's go. Give the door a heavy push. A lapse in time. Familiar room surrounds you, and it brings you an unfamiliar field. Okay. This thing literally flew up right next to me. One of its wings has been severed. Look, the other wing. Sometimes silence gives more answers than anything we could ever ask from words. Very true. Can you feel their pain, Wanderer? Can you hear the agony through their silence? Oh, what, the butterflies? Bro, boo-hoo, they're an invasive species. They gotta go. They're ruining the ecosystem. Various notes are scattered across the table, though upon closer inspection, they appear to be written in a strange language you've never seen before. It could be a lot of languages. One chest, locked and chained shut. Handprint appeared to be carved into each side of the chest, along with a set of words. 2 words are as follows: dream and nightmare. What would you like to do? Just my hand on dream. Chain on the chest breaks with a loud metal clank. Contents of the chest are yours for the taking. Angel feather, yay. You've made your decision. Keep this with you as you continue your journey, for it will be of importance to you as you gaze upon your reflection. Okay. And we got more questions. Getting ready for them. Warming up. Have you ever felt like your friends and family have been keeping things from you? Yeah. Ever felt lost in life? Yeah. Not gonna go deep into it. Are you confident in your ability to lead people in a successful direction if a situation required it? I think so. You sometimes consider yourself to be a follower. No. I don't. Ever dreamt of being a hero? Like, actual dream? Probably. I think so, yeah. Ever considered being a villain? Ever considered being a villain? No, honestly. Hurt someone's feeling unintentionally? Yes. Hurt someone's feelings on purpose? No. See myself to be an artist? I do, actually. I think of myself to be a creative, whether it be mainly making videos. I also like to draw in my spare time. It's what I enjoy most, is making things, so I'd say so. Feel respected in your day-to-day life? I do. I consider myself to be scarred. No, I don't think so. Flawed? Oh, yes, in many ways. I believe perfection? Absolutely not. When your significant other was going to die, would you tell them? No, I don't think so. Because I don't think they would want to know. I mean, I don't have a significant other, so I can't really answer that question. It would depend on them. Like, I'm sure that's a question that would come up. Hey, if I knew how you were gonna die, would you want me to tell you? The answer is probably no. I think the majority of people would say no. Ever trusted someone with your darkest secret? I don't really have like that. I don't really have secrets. I'll say no, because I don't have any like dark secrets. I don't know. I'm a pretty boring guy. Finish inking your final answer in the journal. Crimson ink begins to swirl and form symbols on the page where you left them or whatever. Final page of the journal appears to be considerably... Yes. Let's take the journal page. Ooh, another one of these things. She loves me not. Or royal person, king. Statue of Veiled Woman stands before... Yeah, wisdom. Lady of Wisdom. Let's lay the wisdom token here. Hear a voice echo in your mind. It is best to judge one by the questions they ask rather than the answers they give. Thanks. Mark's been left. Okay. Sound of a door unlocking in the distance. Right or left? Right or left? Right or left? Let's go right. Oh. One grave tethered with rope sits before you. What would you like to do? Read the grave marker. Here rests lust. Lust would choose to keep the body and get rid of the soul. Love would choose to keep the soul and happily accept whatever body comes with it. There exist few diseases quite so destructive as lust. Bye, lust. How do... Okay. Is there a grave marker over here? No? Alright, I'm going through the right door. Again, actually. Yeah, let's go through the left door, because why not? I don't know. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the left door, okay? Old friends die hard. Faint growl can be heard briefly in the distance. It fades just as quickly as it came. You wonder if you've ever heard it at all. Okay, lots of doors. Tired scrolls. Let's read from the scrolls. Oh, God. That was a growl. It was a growl. Interrupted by the sounds of a monstrous, guttural bellow coming from the very walls that surround you. Perhaps these scrolls aren't meant to be read from. We got 2 doors here. Okay, don't give me a chance. 3 bloody bears sitting in a row. Where do they belong to? Where do they go? Red's missing an eye, which makes it hard to see. Blue's missing a mouth, which makes it hard to breathe. Black's missing a heart, which makes it hard to care. The 3 bloody arrows reveal the bloody bears. What do I like to do? Walk away. I ain't touching no bloody bears. Let's just pluck this butterfly, answer the questions, and go through a door. Important to love and appreciate those. Oh, no, sorry. Important to love and appreciate those who saw you when you were all but invisible to everyone else who gazed upon your being. Yes, old friends. And I'll take it anyway. Crusted flower pet, yeah. Even though there was this touching it, I don't care. I'm collecting. Alright, let's answer these questions. Journal made from thick animal skin parchments. It's top. Yeah. I know the drill. Consider yourself to have a great deal of empathy. I think so. Did I hit no on that? I think I hit yes. Ugh. Consider yourself to be a romantic soul. Yes. I'd say I'm more of a romantic, but just don't have time for romance right now. Ever make reckless decisions that you later end up regretting? Of course. We've all done that. Consider yourself to be nosy? No, not really. I kind of just could care less. Ever sing when no one's listening? All the damn time. You feel like you can't be yourself in front of others? No, not anymore. Trust everyone in your social circle entirely? Yes, that's why they are in my social circle. Say that you've had a happy childhood. Yeah. Would you be happy in life even if no one knew who you were? No. Because I need other people in my life. Happy being a performer for a living? I would. Typically avoid big parties or social gatherings? Yeah, usually. Certain words make you uncomfortable. No, like moist. People hate moist. Moist. I don't know why. I don't know why that just like bothers the hell out of some people. It's a word. Like, chill. Enjoy solving riddles. No, riddles are stupid. If you said puzzles, I'd say yes. Not like jigsaw puzzles, but like puzzle games, stuff like that. Yes. Riddles, no. Riddles are stupid. Look for a deeper meaning in things? No, I take everything kind of at surface value. I think if you look too deep into things, then you just start making shit up. Suffer from auditory hallucinations? Yes, actually. I get sleep paralysis on a weekly basis, like usually multiple times a week. I just don't sleep well, and that has led to a bad sleep schedule. No, my schedule is fine. I have trouble staying asleep, which leads to me getting sleep paralysis quite regularly, and then there's a lot of auditory hallucinations that go with that. Take the journal page. Open the door. Yeah, I'm not touching those bears. Doesn't seem to want to budge. I gotta touch the bears first. Oh yeah, I don't need to read this one. Let's touch the black bear, missing the heart. Wisdom token falls in. Okay, thanks. Oh my god, the bear is just bursting into flames. I'm sorry. It's so funny. It's just so funny. Left door, because I'm just gonna be impulsive with these doors. A midnight snack. Am I the midnight snack with the whatever's growling? Oh, I hear something chewing. I hate it. I hate the sound of chewing. Fun fact, there is little I hate more than the sound of chewing. Actually drives me insane. Here sounds of flesh being ripped from the bone, pulled apart, and devoured somewhere in the room. That sounds fun. Seem to be coming from darkened corner of the chamber, just out of firelight. Deep guttural bellow can be heard amongst it. Stand perfectly still, so now draw attention to yourself, listening attentively. Nah, bro, attack it. Let's go. Flickerfly. String abruptly ceases, and something seems to be shining in the distance. Catches your eye briefly before fading. Ooh, something's reflecting in the firelight, giving off a slight glimmer. This is different. Let's take the glimmering object. It's caked in dirt and filth, except for a slight metallic edge. You rub the object between your fingers to clean off the muck. A wisdom token shines brightly in the palm of your hand. Ooh. I have two now. I have 2 wisdom tokens on me. A butterfly flutters near you. One of the wings appears to be singed and scarred with burn marks. Let's pluck the wings. What is the Watcher gonna say to me now? Or the Faint Whisperer. Some treat others how they are treated. Some treat others how they wish they had been treated. Feel of their wings wiggling on your fingers. It's intoxicating, is it not? Not really. But the job must be done. One of us has to do it. This is what was being eaten. Recent snack for some voracious creature. Torn pieces of flesh cling to the bones, but there's not much left of the corpse to inspect. Most likely we're minutes ahead of your arrival to the chamber. Unfortunate. Ooh, a small ritualistic altar rests on the dirty floor. Coins sit among the candles all around the picture of mirror. Among the coins, notice there's one particular that's only half of a coin. What would you like to do? Let's walk away. Looks like some sort of religious thing. I want to mess with that. Sort of it's got a picture and candles around it. What's a memorial type thing? Take the object. I know what it is already. She loves me. How many petals are on this flower, man? Oh, she loves me not. Hey, I thought the last one was she loves me. I think that's out of order. I think. Am I crazy? I don't know. More questions. Believe that you do enough to help others in need. No, I don't. I'm not necessarily in a position to, though. I'd like to. Believe that you can rely on those around you to take care of you if need be. Yeah, I think so. I don't think I'd ever be in a place where I'm homeless or stuff like that. I think I have people I can rely on. Ever see things that aren't really there? No? I mean, yes, like a quick glance, you think something is something else, I guess. Ever been woken up from a deep sleep with the sensation of falling? Yeah, after a day of riding roller coasters, I had motion sickness, and then I kept waking up thinking I was falling because I kept feeling it. It's nothing to fear but fear itself. Do you agree with that statement? No, I don't. There's legitimate things in this world to fear. Other than fear. Have you lied to someone in the last week? Yeah. You sometimes make promises I just can't keep. No, because then they're not I wouldn't promise it. Guilty conscience? No, not really. Often worry about others? Yeah. Others will often worry about you? I have no idea. I hope not. I don't know. Ever trusted someone entirely without question? Have you ever trusted someone entirely without question? I'm confused. Like someone I already know that would come up to me with something and ask me to do something or whatever, or someone I've never known before. I mean, I read this and I'm like, it's someone I've never talked to before, so no, absolutely not. Consider yourself to be emotional? Very. To a fault. Ever feel the presence of someone in the room with you even when you're alone? No. Exactly the way it's supposed to. Everything in life will work out exactly the way it's supposed to. I don't believe that there's a way it's supposed to work out. I think you get what you... Similar to this game, you get in what you take out. You get out what you put in. That's what I meant to say. Random knocking noises around you? No. Well, now I did. Ha ha ha. Funny. Final page of the journal appears to be considerably torn. It also seems to be made of different parchment material than the rest of the journal. Oh wait, this would be some use, yes. Different journal page. Every single one has said the same thing. I don't know why I read it like that. Let's place down a token. What are you gonna get? What advice are you gonna give me now? Character and reputation are two different things. Pay attention to your character. That is what you are. Your reputation, however, is what others think you are. Be wise to pay attention to the difference. True. Something my baseball coach used to say. Character is what you do when no one else is looking. Good advice. It was mainly for a work ethic thing. Like he wanted us to, you know, if he wasn't around, if he wasn't at practice or something, still work hard. Is why he said that. His decision's been noted, Mark has been left, but it's good advice. Let's go. Oh, we got either the. Let's go to the right. It seems a bit more inviting. The leftovers. Go from a midnight snack to the leftovers. Putrid stench emanating from somewhere in this room permeates your nostrils and makes you retch violently. He's been successfully saved. Alright, more questions. Would you consider yourself to be reserved? Yes. Consider yourself to be unstable? No. Pretty stable. Pretty stable individual. Pretty stable individual. I talk way too quick, though. Ever feel like you're constantly having to defend yourself from others? No. Stood up for someone you probably shouldn't have? I don't think so. I never stood up for you during a time when you were in the wrong? Probably. You give your life to save someone else's, even if that person might not deserve it? Maybe? Yeah, probably. I think so. I don't know. Probably. I think so. It's really easy to say here. I'll say yes, but it's really easy to say unless you're actually in that situation. Value other people's happiness over your own. I think, yeah, a bit too much. Do you consider yourself to be selfish at times? Still, yes. I mean, you can have it both ways. So to be selfless at times, yes. Ever feel like others judge you without getting to know you? I used to. Typically make friends with people who are very similar to you. My friends are very different from me. My friends are very different from me, actually. So I'd say no. Supposed to be a loner? A bit. Shallow? I don't think so. Do you ever judge a book by its cover? Yeah, I mean, unconscious bias happens all the time. Ever feel manic at times? Like, panicked? Manic. Oh god, I don't know what that word means. Like, I know what it means, like, it's like, I think it means, like, do you ever feel, like, overwhelmed, panicking, right? That's what... Google... I think that's what that word means, but I want to be sure. Define manic. Just another manic Monday. Relating or affected by mania. Useless ass definition. Showing wild, apparently deranged excitement and energy. Frantically busy or frantic. Do I ever act frantically? I'd say no. Say I'm pretty laid back. I was kind of right, but yeah. Decision's been noted. Mark has been left. Ew, what is this? Rotting plate of God knows what sits on the filthy, blood-splattered floor. Maggots crawling in and out. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away or just walk away. Yeah, probably for the best. What does this clock say? 4:44? See the reflection of the room in the case of the clock. However, you can't see your own for some odd reason. 3:21. 3:21. One grave marker with rope sits before you. What do you want to do? Read the grave marker. Rest in peace. Envy. These can be the 7 deadly sins. Jealousy and envy are our internal consciousness and confession of our own inferiority, an admittance of another's superiority for what it is we feel we ourselves are lacking within us. Bye-bye! Grab another one of these. It should be saying she loves me, because the last one was for sure she loves me not. Okay. I must have just been mistaken. One chest lies before you, locked and chained shut. Handprint carved on each side, set of words. Food and water. 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 Definitely water. You can survive weeks without food. You can survive only like 2 days without water or something like that. Water is way more important. Glass bottle of water. Yay. Butterfly. Killing the evasive species. Gotta kill it. Can't love who you are if you hate how you got here. Fair. Understand how fortunate you are, Wanderer, to be you instead of them, instead of the butterflies. Man, sucks. Decrepit wooden bucket sits on the dirty floor. There's a note sitting at the bottom of the bucket. On further examination, notice a crude dagger alongside the note. Note itself reads, "No sacrifice, no entry." What would you like to do? Yeah, I'm gonna not cut myself. Bye. Wisdom token. Right. I don't know why. Feeling the right. Feeling the right one. You're not alone. I heard this was a long game, like 2 hours or so, still got a while left. And the sound of small critters scurrying around in the darkest corners of the room. Was better than hearing that massive creature, apparently, that eats people. Small butterfly flutters near you. A small shard of glass embedded in its wings. Pluck the wing of the butterfly. And then the Watcher's gonna tell me how lucky I am not to be a butterfly. And all that crap. You are not given a good life nor a bad one. You are, however, most certainly given a life. I suppose. Imagine if that were you on the other end, as your arms were ripped from your body. No, I'm not a butterfly. You can't say that. It's two completely different things. That's what we call... Actually, I don't know the term from it. When you associate two things that are completely unrelated. He's associating two things that are completely unrelated. Old dusty clock sits on the wall. One case is splintered and falling down. Hand of the clock frozen at 12:34. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've had 111, 333, 321, and now 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make this crack in the wall. Let's look into the hole. Squeaking, a small critter hiding in the darkness. Doesn't it want to come out? Uh-oh. 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 Large creature somewhere in the room. Let's take this object first. Pool of blood is formed on the floor where you stand. Mirror on the wall seems to have been shattered by some unknown entity. Yeah, the one I scared out of the hole. Oops. All right, let's get some wisdom from this one, this lady, and then answer more questions. Understanding requires much more depth than knowledge. Perhaps many know you, but how many understand you? All right, let's answer these first, and then we can head off, even though the door is opened already. Have you ever feared what may lurk in the dark as you're trying to sleep at night? I just said earlier, yes, because my freaking cat. You're adorable, by the way. Staring off into the distance. Find that you get bored easily when you're on your own. Yeah. I'll find ways to keep yourself entertained. Yeah. Family. Say you're someone that enjoys their own company. No. I'd rather be with other people. I feel like I get along well with others. Yeah, actually. I especially on one-on-one situations, I meld with people pretty well. You consider yourself to be stubborn. Am I stubborn? No, here's my thing. I'm not stubborn. If you can convince me of something, I will very easily, I will change my mind on something. Well, not change my mind. That's a bad way to put it. I'm able to be convinced otherwise. I don't have such a big ego where I believe that I can't be wrong. If somebody comes up to me, tells me I've been doing something wrong, I will have them explain why. I will do my own research. And if I find that they were right, I'm completely okay being wrong. I think more people should be that way. I wouldn't consider yourself to be stubborn. So no, I wouldn't say I'm stubborn. Argumentative? Absolutely not. Usually you're right when it comes to disagreements. Yeah, I am. Egotistical? I just said, yeah, I just went over this before. No. Inflated opinion of yourself? No, I definitely don't. Pretty low opinion. Have you ever had a low opinion of yourself? Yes. Do you typically have a low opinion of others? No. I try to see the best in people. Meeting new people make you anxious. I'll get one-on-one. No. Group of people. Yes. And it says new people. I'm gonna believe this is a group. Yes. A bit of social anxiety. Fantasize about living in a world all by yourself. No. Consider yourself to be the center of your own universe. We all are the center of our own universes. It's just the human nature, unfortunately. All right. I don't know, right door, because I have no reasoning behind this one. Just gonna go into the right one. The music room. I love music. Faint music can be heard somewhere, coming from somewhere in the room. All right, let's take this. She loves me. Bones rest carefully stuffed into a broken stone wall. Various insects and critters scurry between the skeletal remains. Some poor unfortunate soul. Among the bones, an old, worn, tattered piece of parchment rests crumbled and rolled. Let's take the parchment. Reach your hand into the wall and wrap your fingers around the parchment before quickly yanking it out. I got a treasure map. Do I have an inventory? I guess not. All journal made from thick. Yeah, oh, right. Questions. You ever take dangerous or unnecessary risks, even when the reward probably isn't worth the consequence? No, I'd say no. No, I guess not. Ever do things with the thrill or adrenaline rush that the activity gives you? A roller coaster. I love roller coasters, so yeah, I'd say so. Knew that your death would be the fault of your significant other. The only way to avoid your death was to break contact with them forever. Would you do it? I get it, game. I get it. I got no bitches, but if you knew that your death would be the fault of your significant other, I'm going to assume in this scenario I have a significant other. Would I break contact with them forever? That's an interesting question. Because on one hand, I feel like I would be like, I think it's actually kind of the other way around. I think it would be selfish to stay. I think it would be selfish to stay because your significant other, well, unless they were murdering you. Depends how, like accidental death or like they were gonna murder you. Because then I would leave for sure. Actually, I think I would leave anyway. Because then if it was that they were planning on it, well, screw them. I'm out. And if it was that it was an accident, I think I would maybe want to leave so that they don't feel guilty about causing my death. Death dates of everyone you care. Nope, 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 nope. I don't want to know their death dates. I don't want to know mine. I want to be surprised. Consider yourself to be a jealous person. No. Insecure? Yeah, sure. You do well under pressure? No, I'd rather be prepared. Have you ever considered leaving Earth forever? Like, legitimately consider it? Actually, I thought of this. I have actually thought of this, of like, if I had a chance to go to like the Mars colony, right? And there was no coming back to Earth, I wouldn't want to do it. It did ask earlier, would you want to go to the Mars colony? But that's in the scenario of a meteor is... What did I just click on? I didn't mean to click... My answer was going to be no. Because I want to die on Earth. Unless the Earth was going to be destroyed. Then I am okay moving on, because the Earth will no longer be here. But assuming the Earth is here, and it was die here or die on Mars, I want to die on Earth. Don't know why, just maybe it's because I'm sentimental. Ever pray? Yes, yes. Very rarely, but I do occasionally pray. If you travel back to a previous period in time, would you? Hell no! Fast forward your life without having to currently live it, would you? Man, I thought of this superpower, like fast forward while I'm at work so I don't have to worry about it, but at the same time, I probably wouldn't want it. I wouldn't actually want it. Believe in true evil. Yeah, I think some people are. They believe in true evil. I do. I think for the most part, we're all redeemable. I think there are certain people out there that are just, it can only be explained by their evil. Better to kill than be killed. I don't know. No, because I don't know. Me personally, I won't be able to live with knowing I killed someone. Someone in your life that is there someone in your life currently that I fear? No. To your knowledge, has anyone ever been afraid of you? Yes. I was... Yes. Yes. Ever been afraid. Not anymore. Not currently. Not at this very moment. But yes. Mainly in, like, elementary school. I wasn't a bully or anything. But, like, apparently, one of the kids was like, actually, apparently, my best friend, his brother, apparently afraid of me. Was afraid of me. Just because I'm large. I'm a large human being. I don't know. Funny as hell, though. Finishing your final answer into the journal. Crimson ink begins to swirl and form. Yeah. Let's take the journal. Oh, this thing. This is where the music was coming from. Organ rests on the stone wall. It's caked in thick cobwebs. Spiders skitter quickly across the keys. What would you like to do? Let's play the organ? Do you know how to play the organ? Because I don't. I'd like to learn how to play the piano, though. I think it'd be fun. I can play the opening tune to Welcome to the Black Parade on piano. Dun 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 dun. Okay. That's the song from Naruto. You can't get that past me that you slowed down that one. That's the sad note from Naruto. Naruto, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's from Naruto. That's 1,000,000% from Naruto. The violin. You can't get that past. I heard that. Wings are caked in a clay-like substance. Part the wings of the butterfly? Yes. I envy you, Wanderer. Truly, I do. Cool. Dusty clay vase sits on the ground before you. When you peer into it, the bottom appears to be shrouded in darkness. What I'd like to do? Sure, let's reach into it. Why not? There's something at the bottom. Grip it firmly and retrieve it. It is a wisdom token! I have a lot of these things. Alright, what door do I want to go into? On the right. I don't know why. Let's go into the one on the right. The library. We gotta be real quiet in here. We don't want to get kicked out. Let's just distinct aroma of old, musty books. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Sweeps across the room. Okay, another gluttony, yeah, so 7 deadly sins. Some feel as though gluttony is a trait of the self-serving who disregard what actions may spell doom for others. Gluttony is also an escape from reality, that's consuming one from within. It's a lot of reason for people having eating disorders. I want to talk about the literal term, like a glutton. A small butterfly flutters near you. Yes, pluck the wings, pluck the wings. How can you expect the world to change if you remain the same yourself? It's true. How many of these do you think you'll end up collecting, Wanderer? Do you ever think it will get old? It's already old. But I want to collect all things now. Like this. I'm very over this as well. She loves me not. Don't care. But yet here I am picking it up. Oh, another choice box. We got offensive and defensive. Offensive. Offensive. Not offensive. Offensive. It's best to be you want to... What's the word I'm looking for? Preemptive? Proactive. You want to be proactive on things, not reactive. Card an iron sword? Hell yeah. You will live with your decision whether you like it or not, Wanderer. Okay. I'm fine with that. I got a fucking sword. Old journal made from thick animal skin parchment that sits atop the wooden table. It's a list of questions with blanks. Yeah, I don't know why I read that. Do you consider yourself to be a gambler? No, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I am... When it comes to, like, actual gambling, I do it extremely rarely, and even then, I hate doing it. I kind of will just do it for the social aspect, and then I make my decisions very safely. I don't know. You have to be a confident individual. I'd say I'm relatively confident. Yeah, I'm confident in my own ability of things. I just don't have confidence in things like luck. Gambling. Consider yourself to be more or less independent. No, I'm living at home right now. Of course I'm not. No. Attractive? Remember back before when I was like, hey, I think I'm the most average person in the world. That applies to this too. I think I'm right in the middle, so I'm gonna say no, because attractive would be like, yeah, no, but I don't think I'm unattractive either. If you're implant, nope, 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 nope. Implant chip is all I needed to read. No. I don't like it. I don't like the idea of that. Not yet. Do you lie to people on a daily basis? No. Ever been afraid of suffocating? Yeah. You're afraid of someone breaking into your home and harming your animals? A cat. She actually came over. That's how I call her. Hi, a cat. Not really. I don't really worry about people breaking into my home in general, though. Confident in my ability to defend myself if need be? Yeah, probably. I probably shouldn't be, but I am. Oh, now she's meowing. Would you fight against insurmountable odds in order to protect a stranger's life from others who sought to wrongfully do them harm? I think so. Consider yourself to be materialistic. This is an interesting question. It's one I've asked myself before. Like, am I materialistic? The answer is yes, but only I like nice things, but I like getting myself nice things. I can't be bought per se. You can't just get me something nice and, oh, I'll forgive you. If it's a gift, right? Like, when people think about materialistic things, it's typically talking about gifts. And, like, I'd rather receive something sentimental over something materialistic. But I like buying myself really nice things. So, I'd say yes. I think I am materialistic in that. Friends share a similar set of morals and values to your own. Yeah, I'd say so. Friends often share same interests, dreams, and ambitions in life. Not really. My friends have their own things that they want to do. I got my things that I want to do. We're our own people. Can't beat them, join them. No. Believe in the idea of soulmates? No. I'd like to. One of those concepts where I'm like, I'd like to believe in it, but I don't. There's a ton of people in the world. Got myself a torn journal page. Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick on my phone. Okay. What door are we going to? This is all checked, right? Clock. I just don't care about checking the clock, honestly. Sorry. I can't be bothered. Not time to move on yet. What? Do I need to look at the clock? 11:11. Book in the something doesn't feel right about the books that rest on the shelf before you. Perhaps they're not books at all. Okay, you have to find something on these bookshelves. Hello, anything? Anything? Oh, one book in particular appears to be unburnt. Doesn't look like it belongs with the other books at all. Read the book. Stopping on a page covered in images of butterflies. A various depiction of human-like figures morphing into small creatures. Their arms and legs shrink, their torsos turn into smaller abdomens, and some of them even sprout wings, judging by the imagery. Book is a detailed passage of various things you might encounter in the testing chambers. It reads as follows. Oh no! To the trapped souls who seek vindication and absolution, read on. If you believe that your soul has been wrongfully kept within the confines of the testing chamber, you may undergo the trials of wisdom in an attempt to free yourself from these halls, and relinquish all captivity, severing the bonds that shackle you to this prison. One of the first steps in this process is finding the old hag that wanders these halls and paying a tribute to her other choosing. Once the hag has agreed to assist you, she will bestow upon you a transmogrification spell, which will turn you into a creature of your choosing. You may choose to become a butterfly, as it's easier to get around, and you can make yourself more or less noticeable by sticking to the shadows, only venturing to the light when you deem it necessary. This also allows you to keep yourself out of range of threats from down below, as most of the entities that wander these halls do so by foot. Once the transmogrification has taken full effect, you must seek out another wanderer and offer your life to them. If the wanderer accepts, you must bestow upon them a blessing of knowledge that may aid them in their journey. If the watcher deems your blessing worthy of your freedom, then your soul shall be forever freed from the testing chamber. Where your soul travels after this process is complete is still unknown, but one thing is for certain: no soul who has ever left these halls has ever returned. Signed, Alice. Okay, this made me think, wow, I'm doing a very bad thing by killing these butterflies, but in reality, I'm doing a very good thing by killing these butterflies because I'm setting these people free. So I am completely vindicated of killing these butterflies. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All of you who are like, no, don't kill the butterflies, they're butterflies, don't kill them. Yeah. I'm setting people free. Right door. Didn't seem to want to budge, bro. What? Not yet? What? One book left on the shelf that's noteworthy in condition may be legible. Would you like to read the book? Appears to be a handwritten page of some sort. Perhaps a journal or diary. Perhaps it's just an open letter to anyone who may find it. It reads as follows. I don't know who's going to read this. Hell, I barely touched anything in this place since I got here. Few things I've come to realize since I've been trapped in these halls. For starters, it appears that there are foul magics at play here. I found grisly ritualistic altars, human... I found grisly ritualistic offers, human sacrifices, half-eaten corpses, mass graves of nameless bones, and worse, if you can even imagine worse than that is. I've also met a few other wanderers on my journey through these hills. I've shared a few words with them and have knowledge bestowed upon me. I helped a woman escape from a grotesque abomination, only to find out that she was a witch with a hankering for human flesh. No one, and no thing here is to be trusted under any circumstances. To be quite honest, the longer I spend within the testing chamber, the more I can't understand why. From what I understand, the only way out of this place is to find a sacred mirror of some sort. Without the mirror, our souls are forever lost in purgatory, doomed to endlessly wander these halls for eternity. Many come seeking answers, few make it out alive. I've yet to see anyone survive here for longer than a day or two. I'm beginning to think I'll be no exception. Through constant exploration and ruthless amounts of digging, my studies have led me to the conclusion that this place was originally built to keep the souls of the damned from escaping their eternal prison. But whoever built this place wanted something good to come from their presence. Other wanderers I've spoken to believe that the souls who are trapped here are meant to offer wisdom and guidance based on the mistakes of their past lives. Veiled Woman used to wander these halls until she was turned to stone. She served as a caretaker and guiding light in the darkness for quite some time before she crossed paths with one of the worst entities that roam these halls. Some claim that not everyone here is evil. Not sure about that. I was told that if I came here, I would gain the answers I sought. I don't even know if that's possible at this point. My skin has begun to rot off my bones, and I don't know how much longer I can last on this journey through what I can only describe as a living hell. To be quite honest with you, I don't even know if I'm still alive anymore. And if I am, I don't know how much longer that's meant to last. Signed, a wanderer. You may be dead, but I got hot chocolate. It's really hot out, so I don't know why I wanted hot chocolate. But it was offered. Still very, very hot. I'm gonna let that cool down a bit. Close the book and carefully slide it back into place on the bookshelf. Oh my god, no doors open yet? I checked all these shelves. Oh, did I do this? She holds an old leather-bound book pressed tightly against her bosom. What would you like to do? Lay a token of the via the statue. Lay the token of the statue's feet. Hear an echo in your mind. Others will always treat you in any which way you decide to let them. If you wish to be treated differently, then show them what behaviors you will and will not accept. And there's the doors. Let's get out of here. Paradise of the something? I didn't get to read that. Bright sunlight burns your eyes and causes a brief but blinding headache. Yeah, that'll happen. Oh, it's so nice, though. Cat! Out of the darkness into the light. Enjoy the warmth while it lasts. I will. There's a door, which I'm going right back in, apparently. Small butterfly flutters near you. Color is radiant, vibrant, and pleasing to the eye. Pluck the wings, set him free. Acquired butterfly wings. We succumb to the harsh winters. We miss out on the beautiful sun that will warm us once again. Wonder what they're thinking right before they're brutally dissected. Do you think they're expecting it, Wanderer? Think they know their lives are about to be snuffed out for the sake of your own personal thirst for knowledge and wisdom? Yes, actually. Yes, that's what the book said. The book said that they had to give up their lives in order to escape. So yes, actually. Twinkling light radiates from a crystallized object on the floor. Hot sand covers the majority of the objects and the rays from the sun make it difficult to see its glimmer. What would you like to do? Take it. Another one of these guys. She loves me. Okay, let's pet the kitty. I hate these things. Why does Duncan do this? Why? Why do these things exist? They're so dumb. Name is Foxy. Give Foxy a gentle pat. Finally, a normal name, not Lily Libs. And whatever the other one was, Libby Libs. Note reads as follows. You don't have to stay, but you don't have to go. You could survive here forever. You at least deserve to know. The fruit is safe to eat, the water is as fresh as it can be. If you choose to stick around, you'll be in good company. So I can just stay here forever? You're down the well. See something reflecting in the darkness. Raise the bucket. I don't really like that sound. Golden loot. Let's see what's in the crystal ball. Rub the crystal orb? Or peer into it. That's what I did last time. Wisdom token. We got more questions to answer. Okay, let's see what questions we got this time. Ever wish you could be free of drama? No, because I don't really deal with that much drama. Yeah. You could leave your current life and live in a paradise. Would I do it? Boring. Ever lived a place where crime was commonplace? Nope. Discovered that you were conceived. You were one of 4 identical embryos who look, talk, and act just like you. Would you ever want to meet your other siblings? Yeah, that'd be fun. Consider yourself to be the most honest person I know. I think so. Yeah, I think so. People are strange when you're a stranger. That's another song lyrics. Those are other song lyrics. People are strange when you're a stranger. Is that the lyrics? People are strange. Hold on. By the Doors, yeah. Hold on. Is that the lyrics? Yeah, it is. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly out in the rain. Yep. Okay. I was like, hold on. I know that. That sounds familiar. Hold on now. These guys can't get anything past me. It's 2 lyrics I found now. But do I agree with the statement? Yeah, I think so. It's good to get to know people. I know that one should always stand for what they believe in, regardless of the consequences. Yeah. No. It's like all those, No, I don't. I think there's just more logical ways to go about it. I don't know. Cause someone to have a near-death experience. No? Play Russian roulette for a chance at $10 million? It's not even that much money. When you walk away with the money, if you refuse to play, your net worth immediately becomes 0 and you lose everything you've ever worked for. What? Jerks. No. I still wouldn't. I don't want to die. Afraid of change? No. Actually, I welcome change, I'd say. Suffer from pain on a daily basis? No. Wish that you couldn't feel a pain at all? Boring! How many times I gotta say that? Grow rings and fly far away, would you? No, I would be weird looking and I wouldn't be able to talk to anyone? Like, no. Ever feel invisible to the world? Yeah, but it doesn't upset me. Things you owned and what you purchased had no bearing on what people thought of you. Would you choose to spend your money differently? I buy things that I like. If I cared what people thought about me, would I really be wearing a Panic at the Disco shirt? Would I? Final pages appear to be considerably torn. Yeah. Same thing. Alright, let's get out of here. Even if I could apparently live here forever, which is nice. I'm not going to. Return to madness. Find yourself back in the cold depths of long-forgotten chambers once more. And into darkness you shall return. I don't like this music. Warm Rythan wriggles between the dirt and bloody flower stems. They seem to be feeding on chunks of flesh and bone with the soil itself. Fun. Decrepit leather chair sits in front of a cracked wooden table. In the seat of the chair rests a pool of blood. It seems fresh and tacky, as if someone injured sat there to rest recently. More questions. Old journal made from yeah. Let's fill in the blanks. Consider yourself to have a chaotic personality? No. Pretty even keel. Consider yourself to be a passionate person? Yes. Gentle soul? Yes. Kind? I think so. Has anyone ever hated you? Yes. Yes. Have you ever truly hated someone else? Yes. Forgive but not forget. Agree with this statement? Yeah, I do. Thing happens for a reason. You agree with this statement? I mean, technically, everything does in fact happen for a reason, even if that's not the sentiment of the statement. But yeah. Or is sometimes necessary. No. No, I don't. Mother was in terrible pain, bedridden, and only weeks from an inevitable death, and she begged you to end her suffering. You find your way to assist her in suicide. No. Won't be able to do it. We'll take a step back to reflect on where you're heading in life. Yeah, I'd say so. I've done it recently, actually. Ever experienced what most would consider a severe bout of rage? Yes! Yes. Who hasn't? Consider yourself to be a good judge of character. I think so. Feel uneasy for no particular reason? I don't think so. Probably. I don't know. I'm sure I have. Have any long-term goals? And if so, do you have a plan in place in order to accomplish them? Yeah. What I'm doing right now. Finish inking your final answers into the journal. Crimson ink begins to swirl. Yeah. Got the next journal page. See what the clock reads. 12 something. $12:22. Hi, butterfly. Fuck the wings. Doesn't get easier, my dear. Though we do get stronger. Monsters from these halls, wanderer. Has the thought crossed your mind that you might just be one of them? He's really upset with me for getting rid of these butterflies, but I'm doing them a favor. Twinkling light radiates from a crystallized object on the floor. When you look closely, you can see little bloody fingerprints upon the object. What would you like to do? Take it. She loves me now. I should have a bunch of tokens. I don't even know how many tokens I have at this point. Grass isn't always greener on the other side. Grass is greener where you decide to water it. It's good advice. Let's go left, because why not? A silent prayer. For the first time since wandering these halls and chambers, you get a sense of peace being in this room. Oh, well that's Old journal made from thick animal. Yeah. Oh, because it's like... It's the same chambers over and over and over. Think about death often. No, I try not to. Believe you're going to live a long, eventful life? I hope so. Ever talk to yourself? Yeah, unfortunately, I do. Ever witness an event you just couldn't explain? No. Fear or suspicion someone was living inside of your house without your knowledge? No! No! I have not. No. Sleep with your feet hanging off the edge of the bed. No! No, I do not! Contradictory to the last question, I guess, but... Nope, I refuse to. Make me crazy and just don't know it? No, I haven't considered that. If an afterlife bother you or make you feel uneasy? Nope. I think one way or the other, either it ends or it doesn't. Either way, doesn't really bother me. Want to be anything after life bother you? Nope. Like I said, be willing to give up sex or masturbation for a year to make gaining a deeper sense of peace in the end. Yeah, I think I would. What's 1 year? What's 1 year? Just consider yourself to be easily manipulated at times. I don't think so. But who knows? Consider yourself to be manipulated at times. I don't think so. I hope not. I don't try to. I felt you were being followed even when no one was there. No. Even it's the most dangerous thing on the planet. Well, yeah, I agree. Am I dangerous? No. Decision's been noted, mark has been left. Okay. Another one of these. I have to collect all. Okay, decision time. 2 words are as follows. Blessing and curse. I'm gonna put my hand on blessing. A golden crucifix. Asking you shall receive. Bouter fillet. Crucifix-like shape on its back. Look the wings. Just because you don't know where you're headed does not mean you're lost. It's the soul of madness set in yet, wanderer. Sound of madness set in yet. Nope. I'm chilling. Clock. What time are you? Words, pray with me. Carved at the bottom of the clock's case. Wasn't it 10 o'clock? Oak barrel sits at the wall. Listen closely. Knocking seems to be coming from within the barrel. I don't like that. Let's knock back. Feel something in your palm. A coin! I knew it. Wisdom token. I fucking knew it. Door unlocking can be heard in the distance. First, let's read this. Golden symbol atop the stone monument in the corner of the room radiates pure, positive energy that draws you in and brings you comfort. If you could pray for anything at all, what would you beg of your gods, wanderer? Nothing. Would you like to pray for at the mysterious altar? Pray for forgiveness. Resolve. Or blessing. Resolve. Resolve probably the most useful thing out of all those. Like everything's gonna be all right. Left door. I don't know why. I think I've done more left than right doors, but I'm not really sure. Just kind of picking whatever. Halls of the Harvester. Whatever positive feeling you felt in the previous room, polar opposite here. All right, which deadly sin is this? Wrath. Ooh, that's a fun one. One's wrath may be a burden upon one's very own soul, but not upon the soul in which wrath is sought to be placed. For if we were to set out for a plot of vengeance and retribution, we must first dig 2 graves before we begin our journey forward. Yep, one for them, one for you. The cycle of hate. Old journal made from thick animal. Yeah, more questions. All right, here we go. Warming up for the questions. Consider myself to be a highly accomplished individual. No, not yet. So that you sometimes lack motivation. Yeah, unfortunately. Sometimes lack discipline. Yes. You fake your confidence level and pretend to be more confident than you actually are. Have I ever done that? The other day, when I had to give a speech. Yeah. Have you ever had the regret of keeping someone in your life for too long? No. Say that you have a tendency to hide your true emotions from people. Yeah, I'd say so. Afraid of what others might think if they knew all your deepest, darkest secrets? No, not at all. I live in concentrated dread, just wondering when the next horrible event is going to take place in your life? No. No. You ever use a substance or activity to mask your pain to avoid your reality? No. Never done that. You do exactly what you have to do in order to become the best version of yourself, but it would take constant hard work, determination, discipline, and sacrifice. Would you pursue that endeavor? Yeah? I would pursue it. I don't know if I'd actually be able to do it. Comfortable living the idea of living a life of mediocrity. No, it's boring. Yo, Inglorious Dogs, what's good, my guy? How are you? Sorry I missed your messages last stream. They were not popping up on screen. So, sorry about that. This has been a lot of reading. I have been... Dogs, bro. I've been reading so goddamn much. It's nice to talk to someone. Because I've just been reading. And reading. And reading. Yeah, it was an odd bug. It was stream elements being weird. Or OBS being... Stream elements, OBS, whatever, being weird. Anyway, back to reading. Believe that for one reason or another, for better or for worse, most people don't deserve you or what you bring to their life. No? It's a weird and egotistical question. You or your significant other were actively... don't have one. Actively witnessing a heinous and tragic act of violence taking place right in front of you. Would you risk the life of your significant other to intervene? At any point in time, the assailant could turn on both of you. No, I think if I'm protecting someone else, I wouldn't. In a survival situation with your best friend, only one of you can make that alive. Would you choose your survival over theirs? I would not. If you could give up your current life in order to pursue your greatest goals and dreams with the highest chances of immediate success, would you? How many goddamn times do I need to say it? That's boring. Never heard of this game? Do you know The Test? Or The Test 2? They were pretty popular games going around the internet. This is like the next game in that series. Basically just asks you a series of questions. This one's got a bit more free roam to it. Or not really free roam, but more wandering. Whereas just staying in one place. Basically, you complete it and it just tells you something nice at the end. Though the developer swears there's going to be a combination of this all at some point. Oh, another butterfly. So I found out that these butterflies are actually people, apparently. Seems familiar, come to think of it, yeah. Pluck the wings from the butterfly. These are people who were turned into butterflies, but the only way their souls can escape is by me killing them, and them giving me good advice. Which you only find out halfway through the game. But I've been killing them up to this point anyway. You may be beaten, you may be bruised, bashed, and we may even be bloodied, but one thing we refuse to be is broken. I don't think that's good enough advice. I think you're gonna be kept here. Sorry, buddy. Do you regret any decisions you made since being here? Do you regret ever stepping foot within these walls, Wanderer? I'd venture to say that you're walking the path you're meant to walk. That's the first time you said something positive to me. Twinkling light radiates from the crystallized object on the floor. Yep. Then that's a bunch. They're all flower petals. Just guy going, she loves me not, she loves me, she loves me. This flower has had a lot of petals. She loves me not. Get some advice from this statue. As you can see, it's gotten kind of tedious. All other aspects of the game have gotten kind of tedious. The questions are fun, but everything else, man. Oh. Sound of a door unlocking. I didn't even read that advice because I just could not be bothered. Let's go through the right door this time. Would you like to open the door? The Pit of Fools. Well, shit. I missed my mouth. That's not fun. It's hot chocolate, by the way. I don't drink coffee. Someone calls to you and pulls at your very soul. Almost feels like something in this room is begging you for help. Like this butterfly? Pluck the wings from the butterfly. Alright, let's hear your advice. Someone else is living the life you've always dreamt of. It's not because they're better than you, simply because they decided to take the chance that you were too afraid to take. If I told you that you're doing it wrong, Wanderer, if I told you that there was a better way, what if I told you you could make it even more painful for them? It's not, what? What? Think I'm evil or something? Alright. Well, that's my hot chocolate. She loves me. Anything over here? A pile of pit of bones. Fun. Calling out to me. Sure, let's dig through the bones. Yeah. 2 large skulls emanating energy. Calling out to you. Whispering grows silent. Okay. One table in the middle of the entryway to the chamber, coated in a thick layer of dust. Within the dust, there sits an imprint of an object that has seemingly been removed. Cracked stone platform rests in the corner. Seems to be an indentation where something once sat in the middle of the platform. What would you like to do? Place something atop the platform? Place a skull atop the monument. Fits perfectly, as if it's finally resting where it belongs. Cool. I'll put the other skull here then. Yeah. Place for everything. Everything in its place. Room grows suddenly colder. Something. Bloody birthday cake sits on the dirty floor. Too hot for a hot chocolate? Dude, it's really hot out. We've had storms too today. It's been really weird weather. What is it out right now? It's only 71 right now. It's actually so warm. Eat a slice of bloody cake. Dig into the bloody... I'm just gonna walk away. Don't want to eat it, and don't want to get sugar on my hands. As you approach the skull and candles, you can hear a faint whisper from the... You can't quite make out words no matter how closely you listen. That came out of nowhere. That was not there before. It won't budge. I guess let's take the unlit candle. Bone dust candle. All right, we have questions to answer. List of questions. Fill in the blank. We all have our demons. Do you agree with this statement? Yeah. I mean, yeah, and metaphorically. Ever felt dead inside? Yeah, absolutely. When you're just drained. Ever thought about murdering some? No, I have not. Ever felt suicidal? No blood cake? No blood cake. Ever felt suicidal? No. No, I would never. I've never considered suicide. If you had an incurable disease, would you intentionally transmit it to someone you disliked? No. What? You got 3 wishes. Would you ever give one away? Huh. Never thought about that. Would I give one away? To someone I cared about, yeah. If they needed it. Consider yourself to be controlling? No, I don't think so. With certain aspects of my life, yeah. Especially when I think I can do something better than other people. But for the most part, no. Believe that your life is of great importance and value? No. At the cosmic scale, none of our lives actually matter. Yeah, no. Believe that fate is predetermined? Nope. I do not. Believe that our thoughts can manifest into reality? No. Like, I'm taking this as with no work being put in. Can it just... No. Like, you can't think something into existence. But you consider yourself to be optimistic? Yeah, I think so. I think I'm pretty optimistic. Pessimistic at times. We all are, yeah. There's no one way or the other. It's usually somewhere in the middle. Ever wondered if you were already dead and just didn't know it? Nope. Felt physically restrained or held down by an unseen force? Yes. Going back to what I said earlier, I get sleep paralysis often, which means I can't move. So yes. Means I'm awake and I literally can't move my body. So yes. Do you believe that you have a soul? Yeah. And we get the torn journal page. I hate this whispering. We're going through door. Left door. Door doesn't seem to want to budge. Oh, I'm not done. I'm not finished. What do I need to do? Do I need to go through the birthday cake? Apparently I have to go through the birthday cake, and I'm definitely not eating it. It's gonna be a wisdom token. Yep, wisdom token. Okay, and now the door's open. I'm not gonna go next to the door with the pile of bones. That seems not safe. Open the door. Yep, let's go. Let's move on. Damn, I'm playing for over 2 hours now. Holy shit. It's a long game. The other ones were an hour max. They're more like 50, just depending on how fast you answered the questions. Hear the shuffling of feet in the darkest parts of the room, just out of reach of firelight. You get the sense that something very bad has transpired in here. Oh, dear God. Okay. Blood cake is probably some British food. Blood pudding? Never had blood pudding. Dull iron blades in blood resting atop a stone table. There is a certain darkness that emanates from the blade, and it gives off very negative energy. And sense that this blade was not used for the best of intentions. Murderous stuff. Parchment and quill rest on the table before you. There appears to be a note left from a previous visitor. Let's read it. If you're reading this, then it's already too late for me. I should have heeded the warning of the note I found earlier. Can't take it anymore. I shouldn't be here. No one should be here. This place does things to you. Distorts your mind. Drives you to do things. Things a good soul would never do. Thing I've done, oh God, please. Forgive me for the awful things I've done here. I should have listened. And now, there's only one thing left to do. There's one way out of this hell. And it knows it, too. The watchful one. The monster in the walls. It knows just where we're about to break. It provides an exit for us. It provides our way out. We can't take when we can't take anymore. And I will take my exit now. I'll find solace in knowing that my selfishness, my greed, will not go unpunished. I will atone for all I've done. All of those I've hurt in search for answers of self. I'll take my leave and pray that my soul finds its way out of those wretched chambers once and for all. Signed, just another wanderer. Nah, I'm more of a chocolate pudding guy. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I've never had blood pudding. Chocolate pudding, though, pretty fire. Vanilla pudding, also pretty good. Vanilla pudding, not bad. An old wooden chest rests before you, locked and chained shut. Handprint appears carved on each side. Yeah. Alright, decision. We are choosing rags and riches. Hands on riches. Take the riches, thanks. Acquired solid gold bars. Just as poor as you were before you begin this journey, wanderer, even with a pocket full of gold. Yeah, because if I can't leave, then what good does it do me? More questions. Do you love yourself? Well, that's a difficult question to answer. Love is a strong word. I don't hate myself, but I'm gonna say no. Have you ever hated yourself? Yeah, I'd say so. Ever wish that you had never been born? No. Ever get chills up your spine when someone walks behind you? No. Ever watched someone die? No. Ever stolen something personal from someone and then returned it without them knowing? No. I had to think about that, though. Always lock the doors to your home. Yes. Sleep with the window open. Sometimes. Would you add a decade onto your life if it meant taking off the lifespan of a random individual who you'll never meet or come in contact with? No. Felt like someone was watching you through your window. No. Ever wish that someone you hated would die? No. Ever fear the possibility of permanently losing your memory? Not really. It's not really a fear that I've had. Consider yourself to be a good person? I think so. Consider yourself to be a bad person? No. I think I'm more good than bad. Ever felt like maybe you're not a person at all? No, pretty sure I'm a person. Pretty sure. Like 99% sure. Just waiting for it to ask me if I've ever punched a nun. Oh gosh, I've literally felt someone was watching me through the window once. It was a bad time. Yeah, sounds like a bad time. No, one of the questions earlier was like, hey, you ever think someone's watching you while you sleep? And I had to answer yes, because like, goddamn, my cat will just stare into like the corner of my room, into the darkness, and I'm like, what are you looking at? There's nothing there, I think. She loves me not. Do this. Build one thing before you. Squishing a squishing the tissue as gray matter pours forth and envelops her cold stone fingers. If you believe you can do something, chances are you can. If you believe you can't, well then, you're probably right about that too. It's all mental. Let's go left. I think I heard the locking sound on the left, so I'm gonna open the left door. I don't know if it matters if I'm going left or right, but innocence lost, and I don't like this music. Gaze around the room. Visions of your childhood cloud your mind. Is that because of this sound? It is a very childhood sound. It's like the distorted What's that thing called? Mobile? Some memories bring you nostalgic bliss, where others bring you brief heartache and grief before you quickly flush the thoughts from your memory and continue onward. A birthday party! Tired and old yet neatly folded blankets rest on the table, warm to the touch in an otherwise cold room. I won't answer the questions yet. Okay. Bleeding eyes, blood-soaked thighs, innocent cries, Dolly dies, morbid skin, look within, next of kin, begin again. I hate dolls. Pick up the blue doll. I think the red doll seems to be a bit, red is more violent, and they explode into fire. Funnier was the teddy bears exploding into fire. That got me. Oh, got a butterfly to kill. If you move forward now, you'll be proud of yourself tomorrow. If you don't, you'll feel just like you did today, except worse, because you'll be one more day behind. Make yourself proud. Believe it or not, butterfly wings are more mightily versatile, Wanderer. You can do many things with them. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. This music, though, I know, bro. I know, I hate it. There's be a drowned fetus rests stagnant and unmoving, the umbilical cord still attached and hanging over the side of the basin. Thanks, I needed that imagery. She loves me. Gross. Old journal made for you. Yep. More questions. You afraid of being forgotten? No, because it'll happen whether I wanted to or not. Ever heard voices in your head? No. Habit of starting projects and not finishing them. Unfortunately, I do. Trying to break that habit. See that you get sick easily? No. Feel like things end poorly for you, even when they've been going well right up until the end. No? Feel like life has been disappointing. Could have been better, I suppose, up to this point, but it's not over yet. See yourself to be a disappointment. No. Or feel tired, drained, like you wish you could just sleep forever. I have said those exact words. Have difficulty going to sleep or staying asleep? I have covered this topic thrice now. 3 times. Yes, I don't sleep well. I wish I could be more productive, yes. Suffer from intrusive thoughts. They just can't seem to flush out of your mind. Work? Yes. Only just... Bro, I have not had a dream that has not been about work in weeks. It's awful. Say that you've experienced many strained friendships or relationships in your lifetime. No. Drawn towards people that just aren't good for you. No. I can't fall asleep and I wake up a ton throughout the night. It's awful. It's actually terrible. Felt like you were living an unhealthy lifestyle. Have I ever felt like that? Bro, during COVID? Yeah? Are you kidding me? Wake up, would just eat junk, and then, not to mention, my sleep schedule was like, I'd go to bed at like 4 a.m., wake up at like 2. Yeah, it was awful. Have you ever wished that things could be different? Yeah. I hate this music. I just want to get out of this room, but I don't know if the door is opened yet. I don't think it is. Oh, no, it is. Okay. I don't know when it opened. Blood Money, like the Hitman game? Yo, the old Hitman games? Pop-Tarts at 3 a.m. constitute as an unhealthy lifestyle? I'd say so. I think so. Metallic smell of iron stinks your nostrils. Hear the clank of coins in the distance. Catch a glimmer of something in the shadows out of the corner of your eye. The game has been successfully saved. I had a Pop-Tart today. right before I went climbing. A demonic statue figure resides in front of you. Appears to have space or something at the base of the statue. What would you like to do? Place something on the statue? Sure, you don't have anything to place here. Okay, well, I will. Let's read this. Mysterious altar. Tattered diary. First page ripped out. Parchment material used in these diaries seems familiar. Perhaps the missing pages could reconstruct if one were to find enough pieces. So, like, all the pieces I've been collecting up until now? She loves me not. Old wooden chest rests before you, locked and chained shut. Yes. Alright, what am I choosing? Future and present. Present. Always live in the present. Still plan for the future, though. Magic mirror. You like what you see, Wanderer. Perhaps you're afraid of what you might see. You gaze a bit deeper. Butterfly! Kill it. Kill it with fire. Life isn't about how you used to be. We're all someone else once. If we want it badly enough, we can be someone different tomorrow, too. Change. Welcome change. Say, Wanderer, did you know that the center of Butterfly's nervous system is the subesophageal subesophageal? I'm gonna go with that. Subesophageal God damn it! Ganglion, and it's located in the butterfly's thorax, not its head. I'm sorry, what? Now, I don't know what the hell that means, but if you were to say it with enough confidence, people think you're really smart. Oh my god, I love that. Yeah, absolutely. Remember that lesson, Wanderer. Oh, this fucking game's great. Ooh, coins. Take the chalice. Feels quite light considering how large it is. One grave marker tethered with ropes is before you. Okay, this is gonna be another one of the deadly sins. Greed, as I just took the chalice. Greed is a hungry mouth with an insatiable appetite for more. In the absence of satisfaction for what one has, they will crave, and they will continue to eat till they've dug their own grave with their teeth. Okay, what advice you got for me today, lady? Courage is not being fearless, but there's no courage with the absence of fear. Courage is being afraid, yet acting anyway. I agree with that. Alright, more questions to answer. Hold on. This should possibly be the last one if I'm completing that diary. Ever dream that you could swear are real? What? Do you ever have dreams that you could swear are do you ever have dreams that you could swear are real? Yes, I've had that before and it's freaked me out. In the past, when you felt positive or happy, have you ever experienced an immediate sense of negativity that just sucks all the happiness away instantly? Yes, I've had that. You're camping alone in the woods at night. I wouldn't do that. And you heard a woman scream. Would you investigate? No. I don't think I would. You're alone in your home at night, and you suddenly heard the sound of children laughing. There is no one to be found. Would you continue to stay in your home for the night? No! I would leave. Especially if the sound came from in the house. Like, that's what they're saying. Camping alone is the first mistake. Yes. You're camping in the woods alone, and something kept unzipping your tent, yet you couldn't seem to figure out what it was. You continue to stay in the woods. I wouldn't be there in the first place. Saw a neighbor putting a dead body in the trunk of their car. Would you attempt to stop them? No, I would call the police. When driving home at night and saw a naked woman on the side of the road covered in blood, would you stop to help? I think so, yeah. And I would call the police. I'd pull over, I'd be like, oh my god, are you okay? Maybe give her a blanket or something. Do I have a blanket in my car? I don't know. I'll call the fucking police. You're fast asleep in your bed, only to be awakened by an unseen force grabbing you and shaking you violently. Would you attempt to go back to sleep once it was over? Yeah, I probably would just think it was my sleep paralysis. If you were in an empty grocery store and a strange man appeared and suddenly started sprinting at you, would you turn and run? I don't know. Baby? Yeah, I think I'd probably run. Home alone, sitting in a bathtub, when suddenly the lights turned off in the bathroom and the door began to unlock and slowly swing open. I don't take baths. Open and reveal no one's standing there. Would you get dressed and leave your house immediately? Yeah. You had to resort to cannibalism in order to survive. Do you think you could do it? If they were already dead, yes. Stranded on a boat. If I had to, I would. This game is pretty neat. Yeah, dude. I'd say it's fun. Definitely a lot of interesting questions. You're stranded on a boat in the middle of the ocean. Do you think you could survive long enough to be rescued? Probably not. Just being realistic about it. Ever thought about what it would be like to burn to death? No, I try not to. Serious stuff to be a morbid person. No. I don't think about death at all, pretty much. No point in worrying about it. One final question remains on the page. It's emboldened and outlined in red, so this is the final question, probably. Are you satisfied? No. Never satisfied. Oh, that's what it really comes down to, isn't it, Wanderer? Are you satisfied? Satisfaction is the death of desire, you know. You finish inking your final answer into the journal. Crimson ink begins to swirl and form symbols on the page where you provide your answers. Okay, let's take the journal piece. Decisions. A noted mark has been left. And yes, because I answered all the questions, I have all of the pieces. Begin to piece together each torn journal page that you've collected from previous rooms to form a full page in the diary. Nice. Final entry. I read the first entry before. An empty sky leaves our prayers in vain. Solemn swear through darkened window panes. We confess our sins of flesh and blood, for we're buried deep and swept away by flood. Our ashes carried in the midnight wind. A bitter vow we wish we could rescind. A fallacy of hope to raise our spirits high, for we're dropped below and left there to die. Okay. An appraisal of worth, judged by our peers, a sign of affection as they wipe our tears. They bottle our blood and drink our sweat to build a future we don't deserve to get. And the fire comes to claim us all, the few brave souls that refuse to fall will echo through the walls of eternity to a future that's the lowly won't rise to see. So much rhyming. We chase the demons of the past to build a kingdom that will never last. Upon sweat and tears, blood and bone, we build a new place to call our home. Signed, the Madman. Yeah, I read his journal entry earlier where he was telling us something about God doesn't believe in us or something like that. Whatever. I don't know. But cool! Glad I got this little secret ending by answering all the questions. Alright, let's go right for the final time, because why not? I think this is the final time. Because if we have all the journal pieces. Interrogation room. Hey, interesting. It sounds like someone flipping through pages in a heavy tome. Can't quite figure out where it's coming from. And you don't see anyone else in the room with you. Okay, a noose and a rope. Something. Hey, another butterfly. tiny noose that's around the neck of the butterfly. That's kind of funny. We then pull apart the wings of the butterfly and stuff them into a small wooden box for safekeeping. Just as important to be grateful for all the things we have as it is to be grateful for all the things we don't have. You're getting closer, Wanderer. Can you feel it? I can feel you. Hey, yo! Grave marker tethered with ropes is before you. Let's read it. Pride. Yes. Pride will always come before the fall and will always create a long distance between two close people. Pride seeks to break us from the inside, but I assure you, no one has ever choked from swallowing their pride. Interesting. Fun one. It's a fun one. Old wooden chest rests before you, locked and chained shut. Handprint appears carved on each side of the chest, along with a set of words. Knowledge and power. What I like. I like to know things. And it gave me a book of knowledge. It's interesting that you'd make that choice like that, Wanderer, especially considering how they're essentially the same thing. Yeah, I guess. Okay, I can't click on that. I will read that after. Let's get this. I don't remember. Is this when she loves me? Not? Yes, she loves me. Good. Okay. Oh. Now come, Wanderer. Oh! I finished it. Come hither at once. Okay, you finished with the... That's good. For it's finally time to meet the demon that you've been chasing all this way. Oh, okay. Interesting. Glad I picked up all those. One half of a noose rests on this table. The rope has been severed from the loop. One half of a noose rests on this table. The loop has been severed from the rope. And there's no noose over here. Okay, anyway. Blood-soaked journal sits atop the wooden table. It has a long list of questions with blank space. Okay. So this looks like it's the final one, I think, because it's long and bloody and... Yeah. Blood-soaked journal. Do you feel a darkness inside of you? No, not really. Have you ever felt like you were destined for more than your life has taken you? Ever felt like that? Yeah. Especially with... I'm a pretty athletic guy. And I didn't really play sports in high school. Felt like if I did, could have turned out well. Ever been so afraid of the future that you just stopped trying to progress? No. Ever consider that you might have a fear of failure? Yes. Ever considered that you might have a fear of success? Considered it, yes. You value honesty above all else. I value honesty. No, because honesty is not always the best policy, I believe. You have a set of morals others might consider questionable. I don't think so. Follow your own moral code. I mean, yeah. Believe that standing for what you believe sometimes means standing alone. Yeah. You're afraid of where your life may take you in the next several years? Not really. Not afraid of it. I have plans in place for multitude of situations. Suffering inside right now? No. Ever wish your words would fall onto ears that weren't so deaf? Always. Yeah. Yeah, we always wish that people who can actually change things could hear us, right? Politicians, etc. Ever feel like no one listens to you? Ever feel like that? Yeah, sometimes. Ever feel like you can understand others quite well, but others cannot understand you? No, as long as you communicate, you're good. You afraid of the unknown? No. Excited by it. Afraid of running out of time, so your life comes to an end before you manage to accomplish all the things you wish to accomplish. That was long and winded. I'm afraid of running out of time. No, I'm pretty easygoing. I'd say no, honestly. Like, it is what it is kind of how I go through life. I don't know. For surviving while your loved ones perish. No. I just don't worry about it. I don't know. Ever have a fear of abandonment? No. Carry a lot of heartache from your past? No. Harbor resentment for others who have done you wrong? Not really. Again, I move on pretty easily. Say that you have some regrets in life? I do. I do have regrets in life, but life doesn't have time for regrets. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't. Do it all over again. Should do anything differently. Sure. Sure I would. Proud of who you've become? Yeah, I am. On certain levels, I'd say. I feel like your choices and circumstances in life have made you who you are. That's what makes all of us who we are, yeah. Been treated more fairly by others in the past? No. I think I was treated fine. Strive to treat others better than you might have been treated. Yeah. Ever wish you could help more people? Yes. Ever wish you could more easily help yourself? Yeah. Look forward to where life may take you? Yes, absolutely. Whatever it may be. Feel like you aren't living up to your full potential. I always feel like that. If you knew that following your dreams would end in certain success, would you do whatever it takes to pursue and achieve them? I guess, yeah. Could travel to the past or the future, but never return to the present, would you do it? I don't think so, no. Have you made peace with your past? Yes, this is what I mean, where like, I do have regrets, but at the same time, there's no point on dwelling on them, because you can't change them. Make peace with your current circumstances, yeah. Afraid of what conflicts may arise in the future? No. Work twice as much as you do now, and reap twice the amount of benefits from doing so. Would you do it? No. I like having free time, I guess. Not that I have much free time now. I don't even know if I could work twice as hard, to be honest with you. Do you ever wish that you could be forgiven for what you've done? No. Blame yourselves even when things may not be your fault? I don't think so, but I don't know. Feel that others place the blame on you more than they should, no? Enjoy an entire month of solitude with no communication with the outside world. No, I would hate that. I like talking to other people. Wish your life turned out differently this far. No. Proud of what you managed to accomplish. Not really. Feel like you could have accomplished more? Yeah. I feel like you're wasting your potential in life? No. Ever get the sense that you have a hidden talent or undiscovered potential, so just waiting to break free? No, the way that this is phrased is like some sort of natural talent that you just have. No, I don't, because I don't believe in that. Like, you can be pretty good at something naturally, but you have to like put that work in to make it like actually successful. Ever have felt that there was something special and unique about you that you just couldn't quite place your finger on? Yeah, because we all do. Because we all, yeah. Every human being in the world thinks that they are like the guy, right? We're all our own main character. Difficult time trusting others? Not really. Since that your mind works differently from others? Yeah, it's egotistical, but yeah. Want to make other people happier than the world has made you. Yes? If I told you that everything is going to be okay, would you believe me? Yeah, sure. Just because I agree. Small token between the pages. You acquired a wisdom token. Back of the journal seems to be one final question, in a way. There was a set of switches on the wall, each of them with a color and a number designated to them, with no other indicator as to what the switches did. Which switch would you choose to flip? Red 1, green 2, blue 3, or black 4, or I'd flip no switches. I don't think I'd flip any of them. Just honest. Number 3, my lord. Number 3! All right, do we go through the new store or the non-new store? I'm gonna go with the non-new store. Upon a rotting house. Dude, I thought I was done. Smell of rotting, unlike any other. Unmistakable, overabundant dampness in the exuberant amount of humidity that hangs heavy in this room. To add to an already overwhelming amount of discomfort that this chamber brings, the sound of water constantly dripping from the ceiling and walls is enough to drive someone mad given enough time. Your game has been successfully saved. It's a kitchen! Dude. Butterfly. If you don't drown by falling into deep waters, you drown by staying there and refusing to swim. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, wanderer. People are being loud outside, like very loud. Hope you can't hear that. This is very calming music. When you're feeling pain, take the time to ponder what's hurting, why it's hurting, and what you've done to deserve it, how you got in the position you're in. Life is trying to teach you a very valuable lesson. You'll be forced to relearn this lesson over and over again if you don't take the time to learn it properly first. No, haven't heard anything? Good, good. Broken glass and chunks of flesh and heaps of blood rest still on the old splintered oak table. Cobwebs cling to the stools resting around the table, and the legs of their chairs seem to be chewed apart by some small critter, adding to their degradation. The sink that sits against the wall is rusted and filthy. A sour stench rises from the drain and mixes with the smell of hanging garlic and herbs from the wall above. Okay, I don't really care. Unless I can pick something up, I don't really care. I kind of just want to move on. Not gonna lie. But I don't know if the doors are unlocked or not. I didn't check all the times on the clocks. That's the one thing I definitely fell off of. 5:55. I stopped checking the clocks. Oh, it's you. An unworldly king sits alone at a decrepit wooden table, lost deep in thought. He pays no attention to you as you approach. Yet he mumbles quietly to himself, just loud enough for you to make out a few words. King's eyes shift violently toward the crystalline petal collection that you've acquired on your journey. The king fixates on the petal for a moment, then diverts his gaze from yours as the room grows dark and still. Oh. Well, hi! Nice model there. I like it. I've been expecting you, Wander. At long last, you've arrived. I presume you know very little of the petals you hold, allowing me to share with you the tale of how they came to be. Kinda got it. She loves me not. I get it. Anyways, I'll let you go. There's a story of a lonely man who lives in a very lonely, dreary gray world, where everything is dull, drab, and melancholy. The air, bitter. The sky, blackened. The dark sky looms and is filled with even darker clouds. The desolate land in which the man treads is nothing but flat and endless. There lies no clear direction to travel, no destination in the bleak landscape. The atmosphere encompassing the realm has a distant void of purpose, and all who wander here are most certainly lost. The man walks through these fields each and every day, alone, until one very special day, in the middle of these dreary fields, he discovers something full of color and life. Hold on, my mouth is dry. Lot of reading. Oh, okay. That is better. Something vibrant, something with which radiates a rare, special glow unlike anything he's ever seen before. He carefully approaches, looks down upon what seems to be causing this phenomena. Before him sits a flower, but not just any flower, mind you. No, this flower is special. This beautiful, intoxicating flower is unlike anything he's ever seen before. It radiates a positive energy, a powerful aura, and upon seeing this flower, the man feels instantaneously euphoric. He lays down next to the flower and admires its beauty, basking in the constant flow of energy that it gives. He wonders. How can something with beauty, such as this, exist in a world engulfed in seemingly endless darkness and gloom? And with that, he spends as much time he can with the flower until the sun inevitably sets, and darkness begins to fall. It's time to go home. It's time to leave. It's time to say goodbye. The man crawls to his feet, dusts himself off with a few brushes of his attire, and feels noticeably happier than he did before coming upon the flower. Go, leave. My cat sitting at the door, meowing to leave. Ugh. Then he walks home, enters his small, wood-built house, gets his bed made of rough woolen covers, tries as best as he can to get some sleep. As he closes his eyes, the last thought on his mind before slipping unconscious is the flower. And the flower is what he dreamt of that night. When he awakes with his incredible dream of spending more time with the flower, he decides to get dressed and immediately return to the field, in which he saw the thing that radiated such vibrance and beauty, hoping that it would still be there waiting for him. After traveling, he arrives in the field, and there the flower still remains. So the man happily lays down next to the flower once more, just as he had done the day before, begins to enjoy the energy that the flower pours into him, admiring the petals endlessly. And then, darkness falls once more. The man begins to leave, but this time, less satisfied than before, he arrives at home, gets in bed, tries to sleep. This too offers a different experience than the previous night. As he closes his eyes, the man is restless. He's uncomfortable. He's perturbed. He's perturbed? Is that a word? Perturbed? Perturbed. What? Okay, anyway. He has a difficult time falling asleep because the flower that makes him so happy isn't with him anymore. The flower is somewhere else, in some field, growing in such a dark world all on its own. He, too, is all on his own. The man begins to bellow and weep until eventually he cries himself to sleep. He wakes in the morning, immediately gets dressed in whatever clothes he can find, bolts out of the door to the field, not slowing his pace even for a moment until he arrives. He leaps to the dirt floor and lays with the flower all day long, enjoying the energy that it radiates, just as he did the days prior. And just as the days prior had ended, the darkness falls once again. The man gets up and begins to walk home, saddened and burdened with a heavy heart, but something calls him back. A feeling in the pit of his stomach, a hole in his heart. He turns and walks back to the flower, and he plucks it from the soil, which it has grown its entire life. He puts it into his pocket and hurries home excitedly. He lays in bed with a smile on his face and sets the flower on his pillow. He begins to admire the beauty of the petals all night. They continue to bring him so much joy, so much bliss that he had never had the pleasure of feeling before. The man is beyond content. For the first time in his life, in his dark, ugly world, the man is happy. For he now gets to spend all his time with the flower, and he gets to enjoy it constantly, whenever and however he'd like, never having to say goodbye. As the days go on, they quickly turn to nights, and the nights quickly turn back into days. After a week has passed and his heart is full to the brim, the man notices something about the flower that he hadn't realized before. The glow it once had has begun to fade. The color that was once so vibrant has begun to grow pale. The leaves that were once so lively and green had begun to wilt, and the stem which held it so high above the ground had become soft and started to rot. The flower was dying. The man knew what was coming next. He watered it profusely. He nurtured it gingerly. The man did everything he could to save the flower from an impending doom. But in the end, as the days turned to weeks and the air grew colder and increasingly bitter, the flower lost its petals, and the stem lost its color. The flower lost its energy, and then, as if all the happiness in the world had been sucked out and blown like ashes to the wind, the flower died. The man lamented. He wailed. He cried tears heavy to match the burden and pain with his heart. The only thing that has ever made him happy in life, or to ever filled that void within himself, was now gone. The man knew deep within his soul that it was never coming back. He killed the thing that he loved and treasured so dear because he wanted and craved it so badly. He wanted it for himself. His selfishness, his greed, his possession killed the flower. He would never have known its happiness again. I killed her. I killed her vibrance, her beauty, her radiant energy. I plucked her from what she needed to grow and be herself. Like a candle burning in the windswept corridor, I carelessly snuffed out the flame that once shone so bright and lit the way to a better, brighter, happier future for all. Instead of enjoying my flower for what she was, instead of being appreciative of the time I had with her, I couldn't have just been content with the circumstances. I plucked her from the very life source that she needed in order to flourish and grow. I sought to possess her, and in turn, I lost her forever. My flower was no longer what she once was when I came to know her, but instead left as an empty, soulless husk of former self. And now, so too am I. God damn, that was long. Oh, it's still more. If only I sought to appreciate rather than possess, she would still bless this world with her radiant beauty. A beautiful, unique, rare little flower, the only thing that ever brought me joy. Now I sit alone. All alone, atop my throne for nothing. Crown atop my head of emptiness, only to match my heart. Isn't it funny? If I had not been so selfish, I could have had it all. But because all is what I wanted, nothing is what I got. I deserve my emptiness. I implore you to heed my warning, for if you make the same mistakes that have wrought me this life of misery, then you will surely deserve the same fate that hath begotten this old, bitter, lonely king. Leave your petals upon the table. Now leave your petals upon the table. Walk away from them once and for all. Leave them with me before they consume your soul too. What would you like to do? Take the petals. Scrounge all your crystalline petals and put them before the king. You're wise beyond your years. You are smarter and better than I could have ever hoped to be. Our fates will not be shared on this day. Yay, I guess. Okay. Door. The halls of reflection. Hear fire crackling in the distance and feel the warmth of its flame provides. The room smells clean and pure, as though it's been well maintained and actively lived in. Oh. Oh, hey, Watcher. Sheesh. Look at this guy. This is it, Wanderer. This is what you've been waiting for. Every decision you've made has led you to this moment. Now, gaze upon the mirror. Tell me what you see. Pressed against the wall sits a mystical mirror. Swirling with radiant magics, you can see many different images contorting themselves within the twisted nether. Would you like to look deeper into the mirror and see your reflection? Sure. Let's see what it is. Mirror, mirror, show to thee, what secrets have been hidden from me. Show me weakness, show me strength. Describe in detail, tell in length. Show me what I've been afraid to see. Show me who I am afraid to be. Show me everything, reflect it's true. Show me why I've come to you. Number 3! Bachelor number 3. Gaze deeply into the mirror at your own reflection, or it reflects back to you, are the answers you seek. Deep within the mirror of a reflection is formed, it has revealed to you. The reflection of duality. Gross. The story of duality is an interesting one for multiple reasons. It's said that there was once a man who was so lost in life, with no foreseeable direction, he asked everyone he met in his journey for advice. You're not king yet. Yep. Every day, he would ask someone new, what should I do? Where should I go? Every day, he was shunned time and time again. If he wasn't shunned, he was given poor advice that surely led him into the wrong direction. After years upon years and thousands upon thousands of words given in an attempt to help this man, he soon realized that no one had the answer that he was seeking. In a severe bout of depression and misery, he decided to venture down to the river to drown himself. Upon reaching the river, he inhaled a deep breath of air that he assumed would be his last, closed his eyes, and exhaled in defeat. Then opened his eyes briefly and stared down at the water before him, where his reflection was meant to be. What he saw shocked and startled the man to his very core. For in the water, the reflection staring back at the man was of a woman of incredible beauty and elegance. The man kicked the water with his feet, and the image of the woman dissipated briefly, but over the next few moments returned just as it once had been. The man took a great step backwards in awe, and the water began to swirl before him. The river raged until, up from the water, came a beautiful woman. Standing in the middle of the river, above the raging water, the woman looked directly into the man's eyes and spoke in a sweet, calming voice. You seek a direction, but you know your direction. The man was confused by her words. His initial thought was to ask the woman who she was, but the thought quickly washed away as he was overcome with a sense of familiarity upon hearing her voice. It's almost as if he knew exactly who she was, as if they'd been close before. Perhaps close would even be a bit of an understatement to describe the emotion that washed over the man at that moment in time. The woman spoke once more. You've asked the world where you should go, but you've liked no answer given. The man paused for a moment. The woman asked, do you know why? The man immediately answered, yes, I do. I don't like the answers because the path they tell me to go on comes from their heart and their soul, but not of my own, the man said pridefully. The woman responded, that is correct, so why don't you ask yourself what direction you should venture in? To which the man quickly replied, because my heart is broken and my soul is enslaved. I've been shunned, I've been outcast, I've been beaten down, spit on, and cast aside for as long as I can remember. No one wants me, no one needs me, my future is painted black. The woman smiled at the man before speaking once more. Your future is painted whatever color you wish it to be. You are hard, you are blunt. You are the defensive walls that encapsulates and protects everything that I am. The man asked the woman questioningly, what is it that you are? To which the woman replied, I am soft, I am love, I am forgiveness. I am everything that you reject and everything that you're afraid to accept about yourself for the fear of being vulnerable, for the fear of being weak. If you wish to find direction, you must stop imprisoning yourself within your own walls. And with that, the woman walked forward slowly till her body melded with the man's, and as they collided, she disappeared within him. The man felt an overwhelming sense of relief and calmness washed over him, as if he had been reborn, nay, reawakened. It's as if something that he had always knew existed within him was unleashed, as if the door that kept his true self locked away inside had just been unlocked for the very first time. He felt a sense of freedom in his life that wasn't there before, and with that, he turned his back to the river and walked confidently in his own direction. The reflection of duality represents two sides to a person, a warmth and a cold, the sweet and the bitter, the fearful and the courageous, the wise and the foolish, the forgiving and the judging. Each side of ourselves is meant to work in harmony and balance to create a life that's perfect for us, an individual, but sometimes we struggle to find that balance and often feel separated from our other half. When we attempt to pull ourselves back together, it can be incredibly painful, and that pain we feel when we attempt to live in balance is what prevents us from conjoining back together fully. What we don't realize is that pain is temporary. If we can just strengthen ourselves enough to deal with the pain of rebalancing, we can be whole once again. We can feel things that haven't been felt since we were children. We can love our entire heart. We can think with our entire mind. We can feel with our entire soul. we can find the direction we're truly meant to go. As long as we are balanced, we can solve any problem the world throws at us. We can ask others for advice, but internally, we all know the answers to our own problems, because our problems are our own and not anyone else's. They cannot feel what we feel precisely the way we feel it, and they cannot solve the issues that we suffer from. We know what we need to do in order to get better, to not only survive and merely exist, but to thrive in this world. We often ignore this solution because it's more painful than we care to admit. If you are out of balance in any way, focus on rebalancing the sides of you that are lacking. You will solve even the biggest problems in life. And for the problems that do not have a proper solution, your balanced self will be strong enough to endure any hardship that may come your way. Let the reflection of duality be your warning and your blessing, and venture forth in your own direction toward a healthy and balanced life that you can be proud of living. Your secret word is duality. Remember this word, for it will benefit you greatly if you decide to use it. Okay! Sometimes mirror reflects within our soul, and sometimes mirror reflects the reverse of what resides inside you. Both factors are of equal value. It is up to you to interpret whether your reflection shows your reality or the reverse of it, Wanderer. That's them covering their asses. Bro, I wish they didn't, like, even add this line. Just own it, right? Just own, like, hey, this is what we're telling you. Don't throw in that line. Don't be like, oh, this can either be what exactly you, or it can be the opposite of you. Because then you do that fortune teller shit, where they give you some vague-ass comment. Come on, why you gotta ruin it like that? This ruined it. This ruined the game for me. This line. So pay heed and listen to my word. For the mirror, never lies. Yeah. I will free you from the confines of this place once and for all. You're free to do as you please from this point onward. I will wish you the best of luck in your journey forward, Wanderer, for it is now time for you to do some reflection of your fairy tale. I'm free! Discovered 6 out of 7 deadly sins, 21 out of 23 butterflies, and 18 of 18 torn journal pages. All the crystalline petals. Oh, so I missed 2 butterflies. Damn. And 1 of the deadly sins. 7 out of 7 artifacts, 4 out of 8 relics. Interesting. This particular journey must end here. The result has been based on many different variables and may vary with each playthrough dependent on a multitude of factors. 5 separate endings to discover. Holy fuck. And many different hidden secrets littered throughout each room that can only be found by clever exploration. Hope you enjoyed this experience, little how your brain works when presented with various scenarios and options to choose from. Interesting questions. Yeah, dude. This game asked a lot of good questions. You missed a lot of you missed like the entire first half of the game. Just about as many questions as you were here for. But yeah. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in the future project we're currently working on called Chasing Demons, which you can find on Steam. I'll check it out. Meantime, we would like you to recommend our title called The Advisor to you. We feel that it provides... Okay, whatever. Yeah. If you'd love to take a word for our titles, we read your feedback. Tell them to... Yeah, whatever. We read every comment, won't go unnoticed. I like this. The developers are very... Again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We hope you got some sort of form of enjoyment from the experiences we create. Definitely did. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is so nice. We would also like to give a very special shout out to Markiplier and his community for supporting us through our other titles. Yeah, Mark definitely brought this game to light. He wasn't alone in that, but it's really meant so much as longtime fans, and the amount of joy you bring to the rest of the world through your content and your community support is the second to none. Thank you for being you, and we really hope to get to punch a nun at some point in the near future. We want to wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and may your life be flooded with the happiness you deserve. through the title screen of this game and click on our other games, you will find a link to Markiplier's new amazing project, In Space with Markiplier, premiering April 4th, 2022. In Space with Markiplier was great. Definitely check that out. Please show Mark some love and support. He's working tirelessly and diligently on his passion project to bring to audiences for the world for free! For free! Definitely won't be disappointed. I wasn't. In Space was great. Yeah, I too. Markiplier is my personal favorite creator. Look up to him a lot, so nothing but positive words from me. Thank you. Wish you a wonderful day. Look forward to reading your comments and seeing your names. Till next time, Random Studios. Random. It's funny. You can slow this down. You can go faster. All right, that's it. That's the testing chamber completed. My thing was duality, which I don't know. I'm not going to try to look too deeply into it. Didn't know you had a Labyrinthine playthrough on YouTube. Gotta check that out. Labyrinthine's so much fun. You didn't know? Yeah, dude. It's freaking awesome game. Like, actually awesome game. Definitely. Yeah, definitely check that out. Had a lot of fun. Episode 4 has been popping off, which is weird. But I'm not going to get into YouTube stuff. Yeah, game. Honestly, ton of fun. Really, really like Labyrinthine. But yeah, thanks. Thanks for checking that out if you're going to. That's it from me. This was 3 hours. Holy shit. The other games are like an hour max. Played a multiplayer with a friend a while ago. Genuinely creepy. Yeah, dude, it is. I've gotten legitimately scared by that game. I haven't played the multiplayer. I've only done the... What's it called? I've done the story. I didn't get a chance to do the multiplayer. Story's good though. Little annoying at some points, but definitely fun. Hard too. Definitely, especially it's a multiplayer campaign, and I've been doing it alone. Oh my god, it's tough. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, definitely make sure to subscribe. Check out more from me. That's it. I'll see you guys next time. I might stream. I don't know when the next time I'm going to stream is actually, but we'll see. Definitely next weekend for sure. Yeah, I'll see you guys. See you next time. Peace.